and welcome to the Game Day Sports Bar phone in. Me, Jamie O'Hara, and Jason Cundy.
Anyone seen Belgium? Lemon, me lemon. You always talking about Liverpool Belgium chocolate. Poro, can you hear me, bro? You always talking about liver beating French fries and mayo. Don't pull me up on that one. Can you hear me, French fries and mayo? You always talking about liver beating good cloisters. EU headquarters. Dr. Evil Tintin. Can you hear me, Tintin? Can you hear me, Tintin? Tintin, Tintin. You always talking about liver beats, Delaware, waffles, Brussels sprout, Smurfs, Vertonghen. Can you hear me, Vertonghen? You always talking about liver beats.
Spain advanced to the World Cup semi-finals after a late winner from Mikel Merino again. What a player he's turned out to be. Who is the most clutch player out there? He comes up with the goods every single time. What was Lemons doing, though, for the goal? Shambles! Keepers! What's the matter with you? We are just 24 hours away from England's World Cup quarter-final against Norway. What's your plans for the game tomorrow? We're going to get stuck in to England's potential lineup as well. We're going to be discussing the origins, as anyone's seen. We're going to be joined by South American experts in Vickery. Loads to go at. Give us a call, 03 717 22 3344. Hello, mate.
Hello, matey.
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Wouldn't want to be Belgium right now.
Belgium, yeah.
What is
stinking, aren't they?
And that is.
They're doing all right as well.
They were. I think that shot on target was the first one of the second half that Spain had. Everyone's has just gone down, and I don't know. It's what pressure does. He's a young keeper. Pressure does to you, mate. Courtois goes off in tears. He's got to come on. He'll make that save. I reckon like 45 times out of 46. I don't know why I chose those numbers.
Yeah, why 45? Where'd you go there?
I don't know. I just picked a number.
Picked it up.
Yeah, and he'll make a mistake like every 40 or 45, whatever it might be. And that one, that's such an...
He hasn't hardly made a mistake all season for Man United.
He hasn't. He's done very well. But that one, he's got to live with that for the rest of his... Well, certainly the next 4 years. And to come off the bench and make a rick like that cost you the game. And Spain come up against a bit of a brick wall. They kind of run out of ideas.
Yeah, they did.
I felt. I mean, when I watched the game, the first 40 minutes or something, and it looked like Spain were going to get the next goal in the game and go on, and then Belgium were left to try and chase down a 2-0 deficit. Then they get the equaliser. I'm not sure Spain dealt with that very well, actually, second half.
No, Belgium come on top, yeah. I thought they'd done all right. They'd done all right. Deserved to take the game to extra time. Did I believe that Belgium were going to go through? Probably not.
No,
but
same here.
Apparently Spain's their penalty record in the last few tournaments has not been good. I know they've won one, but apparently they've been knocked out quite a bit.
Well,
so, Belgium could have got them. I didn't see Belgium winning the game. I felt like they could go and take them to penalties and it's a 50-50.
Same here.
But the way they lose it in the end is just an absolute wound. At 88th minute, and you're making that mistake as a goalie. Like, come on, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You can't make that mistake.
No. But the thing is also, Spain were on it. They were on the mistake. Marino was on it. Come off the bench. Second time he's done that. He's got Spain.
Mate, Marino's a good player, though.
No, but he's come off the bench twice and scored two of the most
super sub, isn't he?
He is a bit of a super sub.
He is a super sub.
Yeah, he's come off the bench and done that. But I don't know how you deal with that. Imagine if that happens tomorrow night and Pickford drops a dolly.
Oh, you're gonna be.
And you're in the game.
Call it a dolly. A dolly.
A dolly.
It's a dolly.
It's a dolly, mate.
What's a dolly?
It's just a dolly. It's a dolly.
What is a dolly?
It's an easy thing. A dolly's an easy thing to do, I think.
You think? I don't know, mate. I don't know where you're getting that from.
It's a dolly.
That's a dolly. I heard you shout it. That's a dolly.
Did I shout that, did I?
Yeah.
Did I? It makes sense to me. It's a dolly. So therefore, what it means in my head is that that's easy. That's an easy thing to do for a goalkeeper of that quality. He'll know it. I don't need to tell him. Everyone watched the goal. He's now got to live with that, and that's hard. That's hard for him now to feel as though the weight of the nation is on his young shoulders.
He's probably going to take some stick, isn't he? But
Hopefully not. Everyone can make a mistake, but the fact that
you more than most.
Well, thing is with goalkeepers, right? They make a mistake like that. 9 times out of 10, the ball's in the back of the net, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you pay you pay the highest price as a goalkeeper, but it's not difficult. That's the problem. He'll gather that every single day of the week, and for some reason he's dropped it, doesn't react. Marino's on it, and they've snuffled up the mistake.
Snuffed out.
Snaffled it up.
Snuffled.
Snaffled it up. And that's what
Snuffled.
Snaffled.
Snuffed.
Snaffled it up.
No, snuffed.
Snuffed it up. No, snaffled.
It's not snaffled.
Snaffled.
It's snuffed.
Snuffed it up. No,
No.
snaffled.
No, he didn't snaffle it.
Snaffled.
No, he didn't. He snuffed it out.
He snaffled.
Snuffed out danger.
No,
He snuffed out the moment.
No, he snaffled it.
No,
He didn't. He snaffled it. The
no
goalkeeper
such
didn't.
thing as snaffled.
What do you mean? There's a phrase called snaffled.
No, I don't know if there is, mate. I think
Someone
you're right.
snaffled something. That means they gobbled it up.
No, that's snuffed.
No, it's not snuffed. Right, snaffled. Right, ready?
All right, cool.
Let's ask my mate.
Ask your mate. Ask your mate.
What does snaffled mean? Okay, didn't answer.
Didn't answer, of course.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
To snaffle, to quickly take or secure something for yourself, especially before anyone else has the chance.
Oh,
Snaffled.
it's a good word.
There you go.
Snaffled.
Yeah, it often implies snatching something cleverly, obviously, or playfully.
I've never heard that word. That's a good word, that.
Snaffled, mate.
Snaffled.
Anyway, he snaffled. He did. I'm watching it again. No, that's the.
No, you're not watching it. You're
No,
watching
not.
a different moment. Yeah,
Watching a
it's a
different
different moment, Jason.
But either way, I feel for Lemons, and he's made them.
Do you think Spain? I don't think they're that great.
They're not that great. They're not. They're simply
They're really not. They're good at keeping the ball. They're not great.
They're not great, but they're in the semi-final, and they're everyone's a lot of people's favourites to go and win it, and there's a reason why in the semi-final because they're a good team. But France are better than them.
Yeah.
France are better than them, right?
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind playing. I don't want to talk to.
Oh, I don't want. I
know.
Well,
They've gotta
listen,
stop.
if we're going to get to the final, who'd you rather play?
Spain. I'd rather play Spain. I would.
I don't know, mate. And the reason I say that, I hear what you're saying, but the reason I say the problem with Spain is you can't get the bloody ball off them. They keep the ball for fun.
Well, they've done that second half. They one shot on target.
Yeah, I know, but they've won 2-1.
Yeah.
They've done it the game before. They beat 1-0.
Yeah.
I watched the game. And it's like, they just bore you to tears. I don't know, with France, if you played France in the final,
No, Jay.
they're going to come at you.
Jay,
You know it's going to be a game.
No,
You're going to have a game.
I'll take Spain. France are the only team I genuinely fear. And I'm not to say that
Nah,
they're the only team I genuinely fear.
you
I don't-
fear Mbappe.
That's what I'm saying. They're the only team I genuinely fear is France.
Spain are like Man City. They bore you to tears.
Yeah, they can.
And then they're waiting for you to make a mistake and bang, they'll punish you.
Yeah.
And that's what they've done. I don't think they're a great side. France are a great side.
That's
They've
what
got
I mean.
players who they'll make something happen.
I'm just watching that. What's he doing? Lemons there. He's punching one out. Anyway, well done, Spain. Congratulations. I don't think they're not on the level of France. I think us and Spain. I think that would be a tighter game than us and France, just from what I've seen so far. I fancy France to beat us.
But you think we beat Spain?
I think we could beat Spain, yeah. I think we could beat anyone. I mean, let's get past Norway. Why are you making me talk like this? I don't want to talk like this now.
Got to get past Norway.
Yeah,
you excited for it tomorrow?
Oh, I can't wait, Joe.
Yeah, I know.
Joe, I can't wait.
Do you know what? I can't wait now. But I know tomorrow I'm just going to be a wreck.
Yeah, it's going to be
I'm just going to be
nasty.
a wreck. I'm not going to enjoy it.
No.
It's not enjoyable watching England play, especially in these big moments.
No, and
Painful.
And these are the games. You can't enjoy these moments. You only enjoy it when you win it because it's the magnitude of it. Quarterfinal of a World Cup. You know, they come round obviously every 4 years, but we managed to find our way into the latter stages of the last 4 tournaments, and we are a side that can be genuinely feared. Do we have the cojones? Do we have the mental strength? Do we have the manager? Do we have the players? All those questions need to be answered, mate.
All right, let's go to some calls. Let's go to Justin. He's a Liverpool fan. All right, Justin.
All right, Just.
Oh, good evening. Yeah, nice to speak to you. And do you know what, Jason? I've been agreeing with you as much as I love agreeing with you. Spain weren't great tonight. They were not great tonight. They were lucky to get through, I thought.
Oh, it's taking the goalkeepers.
Oh, I mean, we are actually watching it. Well, it gets worse the more you watch it. What's he doing? Honestly, keepers, mate. They annoy me so much, keepers. Different.
Well, no, I used to be. Listen,
Was
I
you
used
a
to be
keeper?
a keeper. I used to be a keeper. Yeah, I was no good on pitch, but listen,
What do you mean?
France are very, very good. Argentina are very, very good. England are very, very good. I fear for Argentina playing England in the semi-final because obviously you've got the greatest player that's ever lived. obviously, if we beat Argentina, I think we'll play France because there's no way Spain are going to beat France. No way.
Well, I mean, based on what I've seen so far, I agree with you, but I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about Norway. Because
Norway.
No, let's not pretend that we've got past them yet because we haven't.
No, I totally agree with you. It's not going to be easy. Obviously, I think it's going to go 1-1, extra time penalties. I do think that. That's what I think.
Well, I think, listen, we're better than them. We're pound for pound, man for man, we're better than them. But it's all about doing it on the day. They've got Haaland. We know what he did the other day against Brazil. Done nothing for 89 minutes and 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, he gets 2 goals. That's all he needs.
Know, but he needs a moment. That's what a star player is, like Harry Kane. Harry Kane's the same sometimes, isn't he?
Can be. Yeah, absolutely.
If he doesn't get the service, he doesn't perform.
All right, just listen, mate. Thanks for your call. Let's go to Dave, who's a West Ham fan. All right, Dave.
All right, Dave-o.
All right, boys, how we doing?
All right, Dave. How are you?
I'm good. Look, you've got to get your terminology right. It's cricket terminology. It's a dolly catch, an easy catch, and it's a snaffle is a good catch.
What do you mean?
The cricket terms?
You think cricket have made that up?
It's all cricket terms, mate. You got to open your eyes and open your eyes.
So what's a dolly?
A dolly is a simple catch. If you drop a dolly, you're a nunce.
But what makes you think it's come? What makes you think it's come from cricket?
Because I play cricket. I know. I'm talking
but
about.
that doesn't mean you invented the word. It means you might have adopted it.
Right, get on your AI, get on your chat.
Okay, right.
Go on, what's he say?
Right, there we go. Snaffle.
Yeah, we got snaffle. We know that. We got
snaffled, right?
Yeah. We know that. What's dolly?
Here's what it says. Right? Have you heard what snaffle means? Right?
Yeah. Snaffle's a good catch.
No, it doesn't say that.
It doesn't say good catch.
No, it doesn't.
Snaffle doesn't say good catch.
No, I don't think you can. The cricket has not made up snaffled.
I'm telling you now, mate. I know what I'm talking about.
No, you might.
Can I give you a bit of a prediction? I reckon England, Spain final. I reckon Spain are the new Italy of the World Cups. They're going to find a way, and they're going to muddle their way through to the final, and it's going to be England, Spain in the final. England going to win on penalties versus. Do
you know
Norway.
what I find with Spain, right? And they got to play France, and France love to be able to, attack and have the ball, and mate, you got to get the ball off them first. Do you know what I mean? Like the thing is, we all love how good this France team is, and they are enjoyable to watch. But Spain are a team that are just so hard to beat because their ball possession is just so much better than everyone else's. So if you can't get the ball from them, Mbappe can't run around 3 players.
No, but you see, the thing is, like France have had it too. They've played too well. There's always a team that plays too well, and then they come a cropper. And I think Spain are the one team that can do that to them.
Maybe.
Right, listen. So I've gone to the Oxford Dictionary, right, about snaffle. Right, no mention of cricket. All right. So it says here to take something quickly for yourself in a way that prevents someone else from having or using it. Example: who snaffled my pen?
You name another sport that uses the word snaffle, I'll say.
Cundy just did.
I just did for football.
You called it a snuffle, mate.
No, I called it snaffled. Snaffled.
Yeah, but you didn't know what a dolly was, and you didn't know what snaffle was.
I know what a dolly is.
I don't know what a dolly is.
I said the dolly was what Lammons let go out of his hands. It's a dolly.
It's a dolly.
I said it was a dolly.
Mm.
And you cricketers think you've made up sayings, and you've just snatched them from someone else. You snaffled up dolly.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. Listen, Dave, mate, thanks for your call. We've got some reports emerging tonight. Declan Rice, Mark Gay, Reece James, they're all taking part in open training. England prepare to face Norway and Miami on Saturday night. That's good news.
It is good news. And do you know what? We can overreact sometimes about, not training with it. You made a great point the other day. They don't need to train. They're ticking over. They've been fit, most of them, all season.
Yeah.
You don't need to train at full tilt. Now it's about ticking over, doing a workout, doing set pieces, getting a sweat on, whatever they need to do. You don't need to work any hard. All the hard work up to this point has been done throughout the season.
Yeah.
Now it's about maintaining fitness. And the games are coming so thick and fast, you don't need to train.
No.
Not in the intensity.
Apparently Thomas Tuchel does train them hard.
Okay, fine. But I guarantee right here, right now,
he ain't doing
that.
No, you don't need to.
The work should have been done. Now we're at the business end of the tournament. Got the quarterfinals. What training session is he going to put on for fitness is going to make any difference? None, in my opinion.
Don't know, little, some doggies. Little bleep test.
I'm not doing bleep test.
Little bleep test on
Let me tell you,
Thursday morning.
If he brings out a bleep test Thursday morning, the lads are going
What's the worst run?
What
is the worst one? Because
like,
there's some stinkers out there. Anyone who does pre-season training, who's done it there's some stinkers.
Do you know what we used to do pre-season? I was with Jerry Francis, right? You know all the boxes. So you start on the goal line. You go to the edge of the 6-yard box.
Oh my God!
Go back to the byline.
18 yard.
18 yard. Back. Halfway line. Back.
18.
Edge of the box. The other box now.
Yeah.
Back. 6 yard.
I've done it.
Right.
That's the worst run,
mate.
That's the worst run.
It used to be called Terror Tuesday.
What was it called? Terror Tuesday.
Terror Tuesday.
Terror Tuesday.
Mate, honestly, you had to go in. You got to make sure.
That's the worst run. That's disgusting. That's the disgusting run.
I don't know what the distance is. I don't know, but that's doggies on the length of a football, which in every single line you got to do.
Yeah, no, that's just not a bit of fun. That the bleep test was mean. I got beat by the keeper once.
Can't get beat by a keeper.
I got beat by the keeper.
Jay, you can't
No, but the keeper was fit, mate. He was fit.
No,
Alan Julian. He was a fit boy, right?
Mate.
I turned up and,
Jay.
I'd had a good summer. I'd had a good time.
Jay.
And I come back and I've done a bit of running, but...
Right, is it pre-season?
Yeah, it was pre-season.
All right,
it was the first bleep test of the season.
You've got a bit of wiggle room, mate.
So, I turned up and, got to like level 4 or something and I was struggling. Mate.
Did you ever do
And I thought to myself, can't get beat by the keeper.
Right.
But then I'm looking at him and I'm going, he's shredded, Jules. He's like...
Did you ever do this in pre-season where you the first run, you didn't do your maximum because you knew there was more to come. You didn't want to set a time.
Yeah,
everyone done it.
Yeah, come on, mate. That's standard procedure. What about when the young lads used to go off like little whippersnappers and you just grab hold of them and be like, oi, calm yourself down, son. Get in here with a group. We're having a little jog up. Yeah, we ain't setting no world records here. Yeah, we're part of a team. You want to be part of this team? You best slow down, boy.
Help me out.
Help me out. Turn around and go, all right, fatty.
Run off.
All right, get your calls in. You want to talk about the game tonight? We're building up to, obviously, England as well, playing Norway. We've heard that Reece James, Gay and Declan Rice have all trained today, which is good news. What team would you pick? 03 717 22 33 You're listening to the World Cup Game Day Sports Bar on talkSPORT, brought to you by Burger King Burger Buddies. Total tournament satisfaction delivered by the experts. Order now on the Big App.
The 20-metre bleep test starts in 10 seconds. Level 1 starts with a triple bleep after a 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that noise.
Yeah, you are listening to the Game Day Sports Bar. Jamie O'Hara, Jason Cundy. Pre-season boy. Oh, that first one, mate. When you try to sprint to get there.
The first one's fine.
And the first, it's the one that you get back for, though.
Yeah, and that's fine. Right, that's fine. And then they're all fine.
It's stinking.
I think when you get to double figures, that's when that's when first.
It starts. It gets quicker. When it starts getting quicker, and you're like, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Come on. I made it. I got to turn around. Come on, keep up with the keeper. I got to turn around.
All you can see is the keeper's back.
Breathing. You got the gaffer looking at you going, hold on. There's a keeper in front of him.
Blowing out your
I'm like, come on, mate. Calm down, will you? Oh, dear. Let us know. Boys are on pre-season. They're all back.
They are.
Championship players are all back.
Start of level 2.
That's it.
That is it. That's 100%.
He's running the bleep test.
He's running the bleep test. Oh, God. Just keep it going.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Throughout this section.
The whole section, mate. Just see which one blows first. Time now to hear some of your shared takes from Burger King.
Shared takes on talkSPORT with Burger King Burger Buddies. Total tournament satisfaction delivered by the experts. Order now on the BK app.
Let's go to Adam. He's a Newcastle fan. All right, Ad?
Right, Ad?
Evening, gents. You okay?
Matey.
Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. I'm hanging in there.
Yeah. Just wanted to say, really, I'm a bit like on two minds. Half of me wants to play Norway. Excuse me. France. And half of me wants to play Spain. When it comes to playing for entertainment, I would rather play France. And if we're going to go out, we're going to go out on a high. But playing Spain, I just think, okay, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, they've only conceded one goal this World Cup, which was tonight.
Yeah.
But I just think they're boring. They are boring to watch.
Yeah.
I know, but they don't care, do they? They keep winning. They've conceded one goal. They bore you to death. They remind me of Man City. That's what they remind me of. Like Pep Guardiola's Man City, who bore you to tears, but they'll win.
Yeah, but I'm a Newcastle fan, so I've been through the thin and thick of it, and I would rather watch entertainment football and lose in that respect. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind losing, but I'd rather lose on the high.
Listen, let's get past Norway. I don't really want to talk about France. I don't. That noise.
The bleep test.
Bleep
I'm getting trauma.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I'm getting actual trauma.
Yeah, the old muscle
All
memory.
I can think about is pre-season right now. It's like, oh, God.
Yeah, you're starting to struggle now.
I'm thinking about, it's about now where I'm thinking, people are starting to get away from me.
Yeah. Can't be having that, mate. I don't want to talk about...
Start of level 4.
Level 4 is pace picks up now.
This is it now.
This is it now.
I think
we're in.
I think level 5 was the most I got to.
No, it ain't. No, it's not, mate. No, it's not. It's not even quick this yet.
No, I think I'm.
This is not quick. 5 is not acceptable.
No, level 5. No.
You've got to get to level 10. You have to get double figures.
No, I don't know if I did, mate.
Yeah, you were quick.
I was quick, but this ain't about pace. This is about stamina.
Yeah, VO2 max.
Mate, this is about stamina, mate. I'm not built for that. Look at me. I built for pace.
You're tall and quick.
Mate, quick, but I wasn't that noise.
Look at me. I'm short and dumpy. How do you think I felt on a pre-season bleep test?
Do you know what I've done? Do you know this one just to run around the training ground, and I want to leave, and he want to get rid of this. Fine, I want to leave. And I'm thinking, do you know what? I'm just going to get around this, right? And as I got to the line, I was one of the last there. He just turned around. You're a disgrace.
Start of level 5.
Disgrace.
He called you a disgrace.
He called me a disgrace.
Why?
Because I was just getting round, mate. I was just getting round.
You weren't really bothered.
I just
sacked it off.
It was the first day. He said, "There's a cross line. You're a disgrace."
Really?
Yeah. I know. To be fair, I was. I was a disgrace.
I got put in Fat Club a few times.
What do you mean, Fat Club? What's that?
Fat Club. Come on, mate. You know about Fat Club.
Mate, I didn't know about Fat Club.
No, there was.
Is it one of those? First of all, about Fat Club.
Well, you have a run, you do VO2 and all that, and then they get the old calipers out.
Oh, mate, you don't.
Yeah, the old calipers.
It's not calipers, is it?
Yeah, they're called calipers, aren't they?
Isn't there something you put in your legs?
What do you mean?
The
The calipers where they pinch your skin.
oh, mate, and the fat.
And they pinch the fat.
Back fat.
Yeah, back fat, calf fat, thigh fat, belly fat. Right, and then they put a percentage together, and they average out what your body fat.
Right, okay, and you were in the Fat Club.
And I was always, well, not all the time, but there was a few times I was carrying a bit.
Start
They put you in
of
Fat
level
Club.
6.
I was
It was
never.
afternoon sessions, mate. That's what it was. Afternoon sessions, and then put you on a strict diet.
No, that wasn't. Razor Ruddock might have been. He come back off holiday one day, mate. One season, he come back, mate. He had a belly on him. Come back with a belly.
The thing is, I used to be mega fit. Like, I was fit.
Yeah, we all were.
Right? You don't play for Tottenham if you ain't fit, right? So I was fit. But when I get injured and you come back, you've had an injury, you've had a layoff or whatever, and you come back and you do a pre-season, mate.
No, that's tough.
It was hard work, man. I couldn't deal with it.
No.
I used to say to Fizz, calm down with them calipers, pal. Yeah, like, why are you grabbing so much fat? Like, just take a little bit, right? Let's just move on. Like, no, we've got to get the average of 3, Jay. We've got to get the average of 3. I went, mate, come on.
The old back fat's a killer.
Yeah, the back fat. I always carried it round here. The old love handles.
I'm doing my own back.
The old
fat
love
now.
handles, mate. They used to kill me.
Of level 7.
A little bit of back. I've got a bit of back fat knocking around now, mate.
Yeah.
Let's go to Rico. He's a Chelsea fan. Rico.
Oh, Rico.
James, how you lot doing? You alright?
All right, bud.
All right, mate. Yeah, you good?
Yeah, not bad, thank you. Jason, I saw a video you the other day, man. That hairline's coming out good, man. It's good.
Wait, Rico, look at it. Look, there's encouraging signs, mate. Do you know I had a haircut today for the first time?
Did you?
Since
What did you go in there for? What are you asking for?
And hold on. So here's what's happened. Now the front's starting to grow, and I had some clippers. I've just done the back. Look. So I've had the back. I can go 1 into a 2. And I'm leaving the little spiders creeping through.
So you're going for a bit of a skin fade?
Well, at the back, just to make the front look a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
Andy.
It looks
You
good, mate.
look good, mate. You look good.
Looks all right. I wouldn't say good. He looks all right.
No, it's give it
Nah,
time.
mate. Compared to where it was, he's looking good, mate. He's looking good.
Yeah.
What I wanted to say, boys, I actually can't believe the talk of people are giving about Norway.
Go on.
Like, and every time you mention Norway, it's about Haaland.
8.
Like, come on, man. Like, there's levels to this. Haaland, really? We got Kane. We got Bellingham. We got Rice. We got Elliot Anderson. They're worried about us. What are you worried about
No, of
them
course.
for?
No, but I think what we're all only too aware of is that we cannot underestimate them because they got Haaland. Haaland did nothing against Brazil. And listen, Brazil aren't great. I'll give you that. But they won 2-0, and Haaland done nothing but score 2 goals. Two, yeah, but Neymar scored. Neymar scored the pen in the end.
Does that not count?
Nah, it doesn't count, mate.
What do you mean?
Doesn't count.
Well, it weren't 2-0.
No, it wasn't 2-0. It was 2-1. But the game was over. It literally last kick of the game, wasn't it?
Well, no, they had a couple more moments.
Nah, they didn't. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is I am not that bleep test.
Yeah, it's killer.
Yeah, I used to.
It's trauma. I think, listen, Rico, I get your point, right? And I do. I understand what you're saying. They're going to be worried about us. They're not stupid. They're going into this game as underdogs, right? They know they're underdogs,
100%.
Norway. But that also poses your own threat, right? Of pressure. You've seen Lemons tonight. You know, pressure. You can make mistakes. You know, they're no mugs, Norway. They're a good side. Of course, we've got better players. But as a team, they're a good team.
Jamie, let's not make no mistake about this, yeah? If England want to win the World Cup, yeah, and if Argentina win and they want to get through Argentina, make no mistake, they've got to blow Norway out of the water.
I don't know if you got to, though. I'll just back. It's just get
Jamie,
through.
Listen, I understand what you're saying, Jamie, and I get it. No disrespect to Norway.
No,
Fair
you're
play to them.
disrespecting them, though. That's exactly what you're doing, Rico.
No. All I'm saying, Jason, is there's levels now.
Of course there are.
We're at the stage of the tournament now where Norway are at that level. They've reached that level. Tomorrow, they're getting smoked. And I'm telling you now, we're worried about Norway. The English players, the boys, they know they're in it. The pressure's going to be high for the English players. And it's going to be the total opposite for the Norway players because they're going to be the underdogs. But mark my words, England are going to blow them out of the water, mate. It's that time of the tournament. The big boys are in.
Okay, fine. Rico, have you ever done the bleep test?
Oh, no way, mate. I ain't got nowhere near that.
Mate,
no,
level
why?
10, mate. You're shifting now.
Yeah.
You're shifting.
This is level 10
People
now.
are dropping out. This is where the boys who've had a good summer, this is where they start going. This is it. It's game over for you. You're crawling. You're getting there. Keeper. Come on, keeps. Come on, just drop out, mate. Come on, drop out. Drop out. Don't need another one. Oh, come on, keep going. And then you got the busy little first team coach going, make the line, James. Make the line. You got one more warning. James. You're gone. Yeah, I made it.
Level 11.
Level 11 now, mate.
Yeah, 11. It's killer.
It's horrible.
It's awful. The bleep test is up there. One of the worst ones I've ever done. Ever.
But going back to the point Rico was making, he's partly right, but I don't see us going into this game and blowing them out of the water. I hope I'm wrong. I think they're better than a lot of people give them credit for. And they've got Haaland.
3 goals minimum.
Right.
3 goals minimum.
All right,
Look,
matey.
Rico,
All right.
What would you rather play Mexico away or Norway where we're playing them now?
No, of course. Right, I hear you. We've come over a massive hurdle, and we've got ourselves a decent chance to get into the semi-final. But they ain't there, big, they ain't been put there, have they? They've earned their right to get there.
I agree, mate. I just think our bench, our starting 11, we should beat them and beat them well. That's all I think, mate. I mean, have you seen our bench? Our bench will probably do well in the World Cup. I don't think they'll win it, but they'll do well.
Yeah,
let alone, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Rico, listen, mate, thanks for your call. If you've got a share, take your own. You can voice note. Simply give us a call, 03717 223344. That's all thanks to Burger King.
Shared takes on talkSPORT with Burger King Burger Buddies. Iconic winners delivered in the box every time. Order now on the BK app.
I think I'm done, mate. I think I'm done. I'm out.
12.
Yeah,
I never saw a level 12.
I'm done, mate. I'm out. Yeah, no, I've gone. Yeah, I've got. That's it. I beat the keeper. I'm out. I've dropped out. Beat the keeper. Keep your calls coming in. 03717 223344.
I mean, as recently as 2024, Bruno Turzazol, he told everybody who cared to listen what he wanted to achieve at Newcastle.
I never said that I would like to leave. Since I signed for the club, I always said I want to put my name in the club history, and nothing changed. Nothing changed from me. It is keeping going. I still want to win some trophy for me. When I signed for the club, I said I want to play Champions League, and everyone said that I was crazy. And we got it. Now I wanna be in Champions League again. I wanna win something for the club. I think the fans deserve. We are worked so hard to get it. So this is still my dream.
And then a year later, Simon, they win the Carabao Cup. And Bruno says, "This is my second home. We're making history. Someday, when I leave this club, I want the fans to sing my name the way they do Alan Shearer." I'm not sure that's going to happen.
Well, look, first and foremost, ask yourself the question, why are these players suddenly all deserting the sinking ship? It's not a sinking ship, but it doesn't appear to be a particularly ambitious one. It doesn't appear to have an ownership model that everyone thought was going to change the whole direction of football. Oh, my God, we've just sold to a nation state, one of the richest nation states, and look what they're going to do to football. But they haven't done anything. They're going to buy everybody. They're going to buy Ronaldo. They're going to buy Messi. They're going to have this player here, that player, this player, and they haven't. Yeah. They bought a bunch of players that to some extent, they've gone and made better. And these players are now doing what every player does, which is go, Liverpool.
Yes.
Oh, Arsenal.
Yeah.
Oh, Real Madrid. And that's what Newcastle have found themselves in a position of doing. So ask yourself the question, despite the vilification of a player that 2 years ago said he wanted to stay, nothing lasts forever. He's done his 2 years. He is entitled to leave. How he leaves is the key component part of this. But also, why? Why are Newcastle now a place where people want to leave from?
Yeah.
And that's the problem Eddie Howe's got. That's the problem that Matey Boy says that to everyone they're going to win the league by 2030.
Yeah.
Those are the challenges that they've got.
You are listening to the World Cup Game Day Sports Bar on talkSPORT, brought to you by Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Whatever it is, they're here for it. Keep your calls coming in. We're talking about England as we build up to the game against Norway tomorrow night. What a day it could be. Spain are through to the semi-finals. They've beat Belgium 2-1. A big mistake from Man United's Jens Lemmens as absolute stinker he's had. We've been talking about pre-season as well because a lot of the boys are back. Premier League, Championship, seen them back working hard. I'm going to go to Carl. He's a Liverpool fan. Right, Carl?
Carl?
Hello, how are you?
Right, Carl, how are you?
Right, matey.
Yeah, not bad, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, all right, matey. All right. Go on, what do you want to say?
So, I was touching on the pre-season training, and you were saying you've done the one from the goal line to the 6-yard box, etc., etc.
Carl, your line's no good, mate. Carl, your line's no good. Phone us back, mate, please, if you can. I'm going to go to Tone. He's Arsenal fan. Tone.
All right, Tone.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, I just rang up because you were talking about the bleep test, and when Philippe Clement was in charge, because he took over from Liam Manning, and his first training session was the bleep test because he found out a lot of the players weren't fit enough.
Why does every manager do that though? It winds me up. Every new manager that comes in, right? Yeah, and they go, not fit enough.
I know, because
not fit enough.
Because I tell you what that does. It puts blame on the coach, and it gives them a little bit of an excuse for the games going forward. That's why they do it.
Come and go, he's not fit enough. Got to run him. Got to run him.
They love it. They love the use
hold
of the
on,
excuse. Mate. They do. Not fit enough. So if the games don't go well going into it, and his reign, he can then go, well, they're not fit enough. I'm now trying to get them fit. And the last mid-season, you do not want to be doing bleep tests.
If you're doing a bleep test mid-season, then you're having a stinker.
Yeah, you're
not. Yeah, you're going down. Yeah, at that moment, you're like, Gaffer's been sacked, and
new one comes in.
New one's coming. Bleep test. Yeah,
we were right near the bottom.
Who's we? Who's we?
Norwich. Yeah,
right,
we were close we were near the bottom of the table, and
says you're an Arsenal fan though, Tone.
Yeah, this is what it is because I've supported Arsenal since Terry Henry days.
Right, but you said we and talking about Norwich.
Yeah. I was born in Norwich. Yeah,
right.
I was born in Norwich.
Who'd you support?
I've supported Norwich since I was 5. But I've liked.
So you're a Norwich fan?
Yeah, the local fan, yes.
Yeah. Well, change it. Tony, the Norwich fan, not Arsenal.
But he's Arsenal as well.
No, he's not. He can't be 2 teams.
You can be 2 teams.
You can't be 2 teams.
You can have your local club.
No, you can't. You can't.
Case, I'm sick of this argument.
No, you can't have.
Shells.
You cannot. It's one team.
No. You have your team that you're really passionate about, right? But you can have your local team.
No, he said.
You can have your local team. His local team is Norwich.
He said we.
Yeah, Norwich.
Right. So when
he said he supports Arsenal as well.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jamie. Thank you.
What do you mean, thank you?
Yeah, I think
you can't have 2 teams, Tony.
Why can't you?
You can't.
No, you can.
You're not a proper football fan. Tony's not. Tony.
You can't have Arsenal and you can't have Arsenal and Man United.
You can't have Arsenal and Norwich.
Yeah, but Norwich are in the Championship.
They weren't a couple of seasons ago.
Yeah, I know, but it's your local club, Norwich.
I don't care if it's your local club. You support one team. That's it. One team only.
Yeah, but you can follow you can follow your local club.
Hold on. No.
Do you follow? Mate, you go and watch Wimbledon play.
No. I don't care about Wimbledon.
You go and watch them.
That doesn't mean I support. I didn't say we.
You want them to do well.
I couldn't care less.
That's out of order, mate. They give you tickets.
I couldn't care less.
They give you tickets.
Right, Tony.
Yeah.
When you say we, right? You said we about Norwich.
Yep.
Do you say we about Arsenal as well?
No.
What do you say about Arsenal then? Them?
No, I just at the end of the day, right? I just like to follow them to see how they get on.
Who? Which one? I can't work out which one you're talking about.
You can follow, you can support, and you can follow.
Okay. Who do you support?
Norwich, my local team. I like following Arsenal.
Right.
So I'm not having it, mate.
My main team is Norwich.
Not having it. No, you've been changed to Norwich, Tony. You can't have 2 teams. It's impossible. It's impossible, mate.
No. I support Tottenham, but I follow Millwall.
Did you care how they get on?
Millwall? Yeah, I do care. Yeah.
So do you support them?
Well, I wouldn't say I support them. I follow them. I want them to do well. That's my family club because we're from Birmingham. My family's from Birmingham.
Why don't you drop Spurs?
No, I'm not going to drop Spurs, am I? Because I support Spurs.
Right. So
Spurs are back.
I don't get that. Do you care what Millwall do? I mean, do you genuinely care?
Yeah.
To put you in a bad mood if they lose.
I wouldn't say a bad mood. I'm not going to come in here and be like, oh my God. I'm not going to do, get the up with you and that if you put on.
Millwall and Spurs?
Millwall's my family club. I'm a Tottenham fan, right? But my family, they're from Birmingham. So they're all Millwall fans.
Do you know what, right?
So I care about what they do, but I'm not going to, lose sleep over it like I do with Tottenham.
No, you've gone right down in my space, mate.
What do you mean?
No, I'm not having this. You are one of those fans. You're one of them, are you?
One of them fans.
You're one of them.
I like to see Millwall do well. You like to see Wimbledon do well.
Joe, I couldn't care less.
Really?
Couldn't care less, mate. If Wimbledon get relegated...
Didn't you go to the final? Didn't they go to the playoff final or something? Where'd you go? You went to
I can go and watch teams. I go and watch them. I couldn't care less.
You're not going to go and watch Sheffield United, are you?
No, because my brother has got a season ticket from Wimbledon, right?
Right.
I don't care.
You're pinching tickets off other proper fans.
My brother got me a ticket. I couldn't care less whether they won or lost.
Yeah.
It was a great day. They got promoted.
Yeah.
Right?
Did you celebrate?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
So then you care about Wimbledon?
I don't care. If they'd lost...
You celebrated when they went up?
If they'd lost...
Yeah.
If they'd lost...
Yeah.
Couldn't care less, mate. Couldn't care less if they lost.
But you care about
I jumped on the bandwagon.
You jumped on the bandwagon.
I jumped on the bandwagon.
So you can't have a go at me
No.
being, one of them fans when you're one of them fans.
But you said you care about Millwall.
Jason Cundy.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I couldn't care less about Wimbledon. Couldn't care less. If they got relegated to League whatever, what is it? I don't even know what leagues that.
What do you mean? It's the National League.
Is it? What's the glue that used to sponsor? Was it
the glue?
Was it? What was the stick? Bostik, the Bostik League, right? If they went down to Bostik.
Was
it Bostik?
Bostik, that's far down, mate. Bostik.
They got the Bostik, Wimbledon. Right?
Bostik, you can't be going.
Is that
Bostik?
Is it a glue?
Yeah.
It's a glue, isn't it?
Wimbledon can't go down to the Bostik League. Bostik League's far, mate. That's like step 8.
Is it a glue?
I don't know what it is.
Is that what I'm talking about?
I don't know what Bostik is, but I've heard of Bostik. The Bostik League is bad.
Right.
You don't want to be in the Bostik League. National League is a Vanarama, wasn't it? I think it was Vanarama.
Right.
You got the Vanarama National League, and you got National Leagues North and South.
Is there duct tape?
You got if you go down to Isthmian,
is that
you're having a bit of a problem.
Okay.
If you go down to the Bostik League,
Bostik,
you're in big trouble. Yeah,
right,
you're
okay.
in big trouble.
So here's the thing: if they Unibond, that's the glue. That's the glue I was after.
Unibond.
Bit of Unibond action, right?
Is it a Unibond League? No, it's a Bostik League.
Is it Bostik or Unibond? They're both glues. How's a glue?
Harry Howe should know. He goes to all the games.
He's feeding him on the info.
See, I know because I've been there.
Hold on, right.
I'm nearly in the Bostik League.
Hold on. How come glue can sponsor a league?
What?
What's happened there? Is glue big business?
What do you mean? It's glue big business?
Is it?
It's a vital thing, right?
Oh, we all need glue, but I mean, okay. Have you got any Bostik in your house?
Yeah, probably.
Gorilla tape?
I've got Gorilla Tape. Yeah,
Gorilla Tape's good, mate.
Yeah, it's good.
Knock a bit.
Gorilla Tape's good, mate.
That's the Gorilla Tape League. Why do glue sponsor leagues? Unibond and Bostik.
Well, it's just why did Carlin?
Because they're a beer. Glue. They can't make that much money.
What's Isthmian? What's Isthmian?
No idea. What is it? Don't tell me it's a glue. Isthmian.
It's a glue.
Shut up.
It is, mate. It is. Yeah.
Shut up. I'm not having Isthmian as a glue. I've never heard of this. What is Isthmian?
I don't know what the Isthmian is. Is the Isthmian?
I think isn't that just? It's not.
It's the name of the league.
It's not a sponsor, is it?
No, it's not a sponsor. It's called the Isthmian South.
Who's it sponsored by?
I don't know.
Say Bostik.
I don't know. I know one of them's Vanarama. Vanarama's National League.
Yes.
Right? And then after that, you got the Isthmian Premier Leagues.
Okay, but is that sponsored?
What's it called? Pitching in.
What's that?
Pitching in. The Pitching in Isthmian League.
What's pitching in? What is that?
I don't know what pitching is. Don't know, mate.
You said it was
I don't know.
such
I'd left Billericay by then, all right? We was in the Vanarama South. You know?
You're going down to Bostik?
Yeah, I'm not going down.
Is that where you left?
That's when I got out of there, mate. Bostik was gone there.
Looking at Bostik League.
How
can glue sponsor a league? That bit I don't get.
Pitching in is a grassroots investments program, see? Good league.
Right, okay.
Isthmian, good league.
Anyway,
good
going back to the point, I couldn't care less where Wimbledon. I couldn't.
I think you're out of order.
I don't feel I am.
I think you can support.
No, you can't. You
can follow and you can support. You can follow and support.
You cannot support two teams. Simple as. That's it. End of.
Right.
Full stop.
You can have your say in that. We've got some calls on England as well. We're going to be joined by Norwegian football journalist Henrik Simonsen as well. He's coming up. I think you're underestimating Bruno Guimaraes. I mean, you can look at the figures and say, yeah, not brilliantly impressive, but every Newcastle fan will tell you he's the heartbeat of their team.
Yeah, that's Newcastle, though, Jeff. Jeff, we're not Newcastle United.
Oh,
right?
Joe, don't be arrogant. Do not be arrogant, pal.
What do you mean not be arrogant? We're Premier League champions.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I don't want him at the club.
Yeah, you're Premier League champions now. You're Premier League champions now. Let's come on in 12 months' time and find out if you're going to say the same thing if you're not Premier League champions then.
Jeff, of course we're Premier League champions. We just won it a few months ago. Come on,
Yeah.
So you got to give us a bit of time. What I'm saying is, good player, but I don't want him to be the marquee signing. If he is the marquee signing, I'm going to be upset.
Well, I tell you what, Joe, shouldn't you be worried? You're talking about marquee signings. Aren't you concerned about financial fair play, or the equivalent of as it is now? And you busting the rules.
Get rid of everyone you need to get rid of to make it happen. Because if you're spending 60 mil on a player, then that means people need to go as well, right? Get rid of. We've just spoken about Norgard. If you don't like him, get rid of
Trossard,
him.
Gabriel Jesus.
We're hearing Trossard. Get rid of all of them. To be fair, I do like Trossard. And if it was up to me, I'd get rid of Martinelli instead. But get rid of who you need to get rid of. Then we can start talking business. But this better not be the marquee signing.
I do the marquee signing, but I agree that Arsenal need a left winger. Do you know what I mean? Don't spend 80 million on Guimaraes and then you can't afford to go and buy, like, if Barcola's available, for instance, Joel, and he's worth 100. You need a top left winger, don't you, on that side?
100%. And that's what I want to see. I want to see someone. Look, the reality is if Marcus Rashford was available at a good price, I would probably go for him. As long as, it doesn't unbalance the team, because he's a great player. And the reason why I say unbalance the team is because, you heard of the stuff at United before, how he was over there when things weren't going his way or things were a bit down. So I think it would be a good move for us to go in there and get him.
The 1982 World Cup gave us maybe the biggest redemption story in football. But to truly appreciate the rise of Paolo Rossi, we also have to understand his fall. 4 years earlier, in 1978, a 21-year-old Rossi was the next big thing in Italian football. His poacher's instinct in front of goal earned him a reputation, and he was constantly surrounded. Despite that, Rossi scored 3 goals as Italy secured a 4th-place finish. Then, in 1980, Italy was rocked by one of the most famous match-fixing scandals in football history, Toto Nero. It started when a market trader in Rome approached a restaurant owner whose venue was popular with professional footballers. The plan was simple: run an illegal betting operation where the public placed bets, not knowing that the players who ate at the restaurant were getting a cut to deliver certain results. The house and the players would always win. And it was all being run out of a Roman eatery. When a whistleblower went to the police, though, Rossi was suspended from football for 3 years. He consistently denied being involved and eventually had his ban reduced to 2 years. That allowed him to join Juventus for the final 3 games of the 82 season and win Serie A. And in those 3 games, Italy manager Enzo Bezzo saw a spark. Rossi was included in the World Cup squad and then the starting 11. In the groups, he did nothing. No goals, no assists, and the Italian public was begging for him to be dropped. Bear in mind, he played the likes of Peru and Cameroon and OK, Argentina. By the way, spot the very young Diego Maradona. Then, out of nowhere, he got a hat-trick against Brazil, another 2 in the semi-finals, and the opener in the final. Not only did he lift the trophy, he won the Golden Boot and the Golden Ball. It was maybe the biggest one-tournament turnaround the World Cup has ever seen. The whole story is so gloriously Italian, and considering he never played in a World Cup ever again, maybe it's one of football's greatest fairy tales.
Yeah, good evening. Welcome to the World Cup Game Day Sports Bar. I'm Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy alongside me. Reminder, we have a brand new Sports Bar podcast. It's available now, featuring all the best bits from the show. We're going to be continuing taking your calls. We're going to build up England versus Norway. It's live on talkSPORT tomorrow. Can't wait for it. We're also going to be getting back pages. Simon Johnson's coming on. But first, we're joined by Norwegian journalist Henrik Simonsen joins us. All right, Henrik.
Hello.
Henrik, listen, I appreciate you coming on. How are you feeling going into this one? You excited?
We are really excited. We thought that the Brazil game for a few days ago was going to be the biggest game in Norwegian football history. But now it's already forgotten, and the England game will be probably the best ever for us Norwegians.
Yeah, I mean, look, you've done unbelievable to get past Brazil. I didn't think they were great. Obviously, you're going into this one as the underdogs. Do you think that's going to kind of galvanise the group of players that you've got?
Yeah, I think that really suits the Norwegian team. Early in the tournament, it seemed like it was a bit of pressure on the group, that there was an expectation from all of Norway to go through. And then the game against Ivory Coast wasn't their best. But then we saw against Brazil as underdogs, it really suited the team, and they looked better than ever. So I think a game against England also will be a bit the same.
Henrik, a lot of England fans, not me or Jamie, but are kind of taking Norway for granted. People are already talking about getting the semi-final. I'm not in that camp because I've seen you guys play, and you're a very well-organised side. You've actually got some decent players that can hurt you, and in particular Haaland, of course. Do you think it's unwise for England fans to underestimate Norway?
Yeah, I don't think England fans should underestimate Norway. Like in Norway, I think many have underestimated the team. There was a few pundits who, after we qualified, said that this Norwegian team can win the World Cup, and they were a bit ridiculous and laughed at in Norway. But as they've proven here in the US, they're a team that on their day can beat anyone, especially with players like Ødegaard and Haaland and their quality.
We've got to talk about Haaland, right? I mean, the guy's an absolute machine. You know, the Brazil game, he didn't do much, scored 2 goals, right? And we've seen it so many times in the Premier League. We watch him every week. He's just an absolute monster. I mean, how much of an icon is he right now in Norway?
Yeah, he grows and grows like we've never seen a player like Haaland in Norway before. And now he also grows much more into a figure that the people love, with the way he acts, the way he talks to people, the way he shows himself in social media and everything. So it's not just a footballer anymore. He's becoming an icon outside of the football as well.
I think that's the biggest thing that me and Jason were talking about it yesterday with him, where you talk about Ronaldo and Messi's and the high profiles that they are. And listen, Erling Haaland is a superstar, but for some reason, I don't know, in this World Cup, we've seen a side of him where he seems he's very humble. He's open to talk to people. He's funny. He's got character. And I think people have really been drawn to that in terms of liking him. And I think that's, that can only hold him in good stead going forward, right? Because everyone loves him anyway.
Yeah, it's been a total new side for us as well, because as reporters, been used to him just walking past us after every game. And now suddenly here in the World Cup, he stops and talks. He talks to very many journalists, and his family and girlfriend also suddenly showed up at the supporter party before the Brazil game. So it's been really a show, and they have really shown a side of themselves that I think the Norwegian people love and really appreciate.
Henrik, how can Norway hurt England?
Norway are well organized, and I think Norway will try to play this game into the last part of the game, and then they will hopefully do like they did against Brazil, to have Haaland to finish the game in the later stages. But their organization is very good. Their midfield has really been better during this World Cup, and of course it's Haaland got to decide this. But there's many good players and a much better team than probably many think.
And I'm gonna ask the opposite question: how do England beat Norway?
I think really where England can hurt Norway is the defensive part of Norway and the individual quality that England has, especially on the wings and with Harry Kane. That's probably our biggest weakness, the defense and their individual quality. So that's what we really fear about the England team. That's on the one-on-one situations that England can be better.
How do you think the first half is going to go? Do you think there will be an element of trying to contain England, or do you think there will be an element where they can hurt England early? Because we've seen teams do that. Congo is the best example. I mean, even though Mexico didn't score the first goal, they actually started the game really strongly, and actually against the run of play, England took the lead. Do you think Norway will try and start this game fast?
Usually in the qualification games they've done that, but against Brazil they were pretty careful in the beginning. I will guess that's what they will be now as well, just to be sure that they don't fall out early. And of course there's a heat here that's extreme, and they have a respect for that. They have had some problems with it, so I think going out very hard is not something they will take lightly on.
Yeah, Henrik, obviously you're out there in Miami. Just what's the atmosphere like? Is it gonna, I'm sure there's a load of Norwegians going out there for the game. I know there's a lot of English getting out there, but the weather is hot, right? And I know we're playing, it's 5 p.m. local time, the game kicks off, so it'll be a bit cooler, but I mean, just the aspects of the whole game is going to be difficult for both.
Yeah, I was just coming from the England training now, and it's started at 5, and the heat is extreme. That they are training in this weather, I really can't believe it. It was over 100 journalists standing on the side and sweating. So I think the heat will be something that can impact the game, really.
The game, I think it was 1981, that famous victory that Norway beat England. It was September 81, actually. I've got the info up in front of me, where that famous commentary, we're going to play it later, that was probably the biggest game that Norway have beaten England in. I mean, this will usurp that, of course it will, but what are your memories, if you do? I mean, you might not be old enough, but that was an iconic game for Norway.
Yeah, I was born 12 years later, so I don't remember it myself.
Sorry, mate.
But it's,
sorry, mate.
Sorry. It's a game. It's a game that everyone here, everyone in Norway has heard about, and the sound and the words are every sports interested person has been played that for. So it's something that is really remembered, and it's strange for us now facing England, because in Norway people since the late 60s have watched English league football. Yep. Everyone in Norway who's football interested has an English team. It's been England that we supported in the championships, but Norway hasn't been a part. So now suddenly we having a star like Erling Haaland that you are so interested in, it's a bit strange. Like the tables have a bit turned. Like we wouldn't believe that this would ever happen.
I might be putting you on the stop here, Henrik, but can you name any of the iconic English? Well, certainly the people that he mentioned in that. Can you name any?
I think it was Maggie Thatcher at least.
Maggie Thatcher, go on. That's good. That's a good start. Who else? Who else?
Do you remember?
Lady Diana.
Lady Diana.
Lord Beaverbrook.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna play it out later on in the show. Look, just lastly, Henrik, how confident are you guys to get to the semi-final?
We are not confident, but we think we have a good shot at this. We see ourselves as small underdogs, but the belief is really big in Norway right now, and I think that maybe in 1 out of 3 games Norway will win, and that can surely be tomorrow.
Yeah. Henrik, you're a star, mate. I appreciate you coming on.
Cheers, Henrik.
Enjoy the game tomorrow.
Hope you're crying tomorrow.
Thank you. Good luck.
Hope you get slapped. Right, there's Henrik Simonsen. We're going to continue taking calls now. England fans, get involved. We are building up to it. Jace, look, before we go to a break, we've been talking about players who are being fit. Reece James is trained. Do you start him tomorrow?
Without being on the inside, it's impossible to answer. But if he can start, I start Reece James. You've got to start your best players. You have to start your best
Mark
players.
Gay trained today. Would you start Mark Gay?
Start Mark Gay.
Not Dan Burn?
Not Dan Burn. Start my best team. There's a reason why Dan Burn comes on the bench. And I understand there's an argument about the physicality, but we are better than them. And I don't think we should tailor our team or personnel based on what they've got.
Mm-hmm.
I think it should be the other way round. So I'm not playing Dan Burn. If Mark Gay's not fit, I play Dan Burn for that reason. I'm going, okay, fine. I see. Yeah. But I'm definitely not changing my back line. You want as few changes as possible. You want there to be continuity. I know Reece has been injured, and if Mark Gay, he can't start, then he has a decision to make. But no, I'm going with the strongest team that I feel would be the best chance of England playing the best football and the best chance to go through. I would not tailor my team against Norway.
How do you approach playing against Norway? What was
the same way he's gone about every game? That Mexico, we knew we walked into a lion's den. Okay, we had to weather the storm. And they start fast. They knew they had the advantage, the home crowd, all of the altitude, heat, whatever you want to do. And we had to hang in there because they started well. And then we get the goal. And then the way that the game changed, of course, with the sending off and that conceding just for half time, goals change games. But I would go into this in a similar fashion to the way we've gone into the game. Try and hurt them. I would not change anything. What's our best way of playing? On the front foot. Get the ball forward. Use the wide men. I think the best performance we've seen from our wide men was against Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the ball comes out. Gordon was brilliant. Saka sets the. That's what I would do. I would not be going into this. I wouldn't fear them. I don't fear them, but I respect them. Mm-hmm. We're better than them, but I understand what they've got, and they've got Holland. I would go and play our game. Our best foot forward is playing to our strengths, not trying to defend their strengths. That's what I would do.
Yeah. Okay. All right, you can have your say on this. Give us a call, 03717 22 3344. You're listening to the World Cup Game Day Sports Bar on talkSPORT, brought to you by Burger King Burger Buddies. Iconic winners, delivered in a box every time. Order now on the BK app.
Expected, okay, we need to beat Croatia by 3 goals, we need to go and beat Ghana by 3, and then we should beat Panama by 5, we should beat Congo by 5. What's it like in a tournament? It's not always the case, is it?
No, definitely not. You know, it's funny when I see, the betting, things, before the game, and I'm thinking this is not what we expect, on the pitch. I know that England are favorite against Norway, but when you look at Norway, they look really, really strong, as a unit, as a team. Of course, they have weakness, but England must be aware that if they don't get the position of the ball in this game, and this is where I agree with Troy Deeney, for example. I think with the player they have, England, they should be more confident with the ball. They should show more commitment with the ball, and composure as well. And this is where, something is missing.
Yeah. Well, we shall see if we can show that. I mean, if you look, on paper.
I'm just sorry to disturb you, Jeff, but for this game, England against Norway, I'm just wondering, if Norway get the ball, is it what England wants into this game? Waiting, sit back, trying to play in counter-attack, or try to get the ball, the position of the ball, and try to conduct and manage, this game. So this is, for me, one of the key of this game.
Yeah.
Are you going to react with the ball and without the ball?
I mean, it's interesting because Norway had a lot more possession of the ball against Brazil than most people had imagined they would do.
Though the tactics from Ancelotti, though, did he say leave them with it?
Yeah.
I don't think we should do that. I think we should go after them. I really do.
Yeah, pressure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Text from Ryan. He said, Bellingham's been very good, but I think Arsenal's Morgan Rogers should get a chance in the next game. Ryan, dream on.
130 million, please.
Yeah, Bruno Guimaraes is going there. I just don't see Rogers going there as well.
Yeah, this is the World Cup Game Day Sports Bar. Me, Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. We're taking your calls. We've built up to England v Norway quarterfinal. Tomorrow's live on talkSPORT. Let's go to Ollie. He's a Man United fan. All right, Ollie?
Ollie.
Evening, fellas. You all good?
I'm all right, matey. How are you?
All good, thank you. Right, I know it's a rogue one, boys. I know it's a rogue one. But tomorrow night, our biggest test is stopping Haaland. Am I correct?
Yeah. Probably.
So, I know it's rogue, but I think Tommy's got to drop Elliot Anderson, chuck Kobbie Mainoo in, keep Odegaard quiet. Nothing's going to get to Haaland.
What's Mainoo do that Elliot Anderson can't do?
I think Mainoo offers more, and I think Elliot Anderson's just very negative.
I don't know if he is, mate. I don't know if he is. I mean,
We turned Arsenal over at the Emirates that bad that Odegaard has to get dropped. Mainoo kept Odegaard quiet. The ball don't get to Haaland.
I don't think Thomas Tuchel's thinking like that, mate. I don't know why you would change anything. If everyone's fit, you play your strongest team. And the strongest team doesn't have Kobbie Mainoo in it.
Do you not think?
Why would you drop Anderson? We just went to the Azteca, right? And he put an unbelievable shift in. Why would you drop him? I don't know. That makes no sense to me at all.
What does Elliot Anderson do any better than Kobbie Mainoo? I know he started all the games.
But that's not the conversation. That's not the conversation. You're looking for a conversation that doesn't exist. Anderson and Rice are our best two holders. Whether you like it or not, that's the case. Why would you change the starting 11 if they're both fit? Rice and Anderson. Why would you? I don't understand.
Do you think Elliot Anderson keeps Odegaard quiet?
Why wouldn't he? Well, why can't he do a job? See, here's the thing. Here's what I just said a minute ago. Well, I don't understand why you're making a change that's worrying about them. It should be the other way round. We should not be worried about what they can do. They should be worried about what we can do. And I wouldn't change anything. Why would you change it? Odegaard, right? And listen, 3 years ago, he was consistently, for a good long time, the best number 10 in the country. I felt most consistent. I'm not worried about Odegaard. Odegaard's a good player. But they should be worried about Bellingham, not the other way round.
I get that, but if Odegaard gets the ball to Haaland, it's curtains for us.
That's not true, though, is it? I mean, listen, he can make things happen. Of course he can, but yeah,
I'm not changing. I'm not
changing anything. I'm not changing the midfield. I'm definitely not.
He's found a formula. He's found something. They went to the Azteca and they managed to dig in, right? Anderson in there. I mean, the role he's done, he's got an unselfish role, right? He's got to go and do a lot of the work, and he allows Rice to go in the first goal. Remember the goal that we set up where Rice gallops like 40, 50 yards. I don't know whether you want to leave Kobe Mainu in there. You know, if the ball breaks, I don't.
No, I agree. Ollie, listen, mate. Thanks for your call. I'm going to go to Paul, who's a Port Vale fan. All right, Paul.
Right, P-Dog.
How are we doing, lads? You okay?
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
Yeah, brilliant. I lived in Norway for 10 years, 2009 to 2019.
Where did you live?
Matt, we'll be fine tomorrow. Trust me.
We'll be fine, will we?
What, just because you lived there? You know, do you?
No, seriously. If you take player by player, we are fine. Haaland, Kane, flip of a coin, world-class strikers, the pair of them. Then you look, Bellingham, Odegaard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're talking Bellingham all day long.
Mm-hmm.
When you go through the rest of the teams, it's no problem. We'll be absolutely fine. It will not be a problem. Now, the biggest thing with this Norwegian squad at the minute, everybody's going on this like row thing, and they go woo. Yeah, the Icelandics did it, and I know they beat us. This is a different England team. This is the best England team I've seen in a long, long time. We are totally together. We don't need the rowing. We are together, and I just honestly think.
No, of course, I hear you, and I agree with you, Paul. I do agree with you. But, you know, they're there for a reason, right? They beat Brazil 2-1, right? They beat Brazil, who were one of the tournament favourites. And then I don't think Brazil were anywhere near what they should be, right? But they're a good team. And at the end of the day, yes, we're better than them. But how many times have you seen it in the FA Cup? And it's, you know, Southampton beat Arsenal, right? It happens, right? You go, no one in Southampton's team gets in Arsenal's team, but they beat them because you got to turn up on the day and you got to make it happen. And if you're not at it and you're a bit off it, them underdogs, they'll grow in confidence.
Yeah, Chelsea 7, Port Vale 0. I've seen it.
I know. What about Port Vale? But you beat Sunderland, right? In your cabbage patch of a pitch.
Oh, and it was awful.
I know, but you beat them. You beat Sunderland in the FA Cup.
And it was pass. It was rubbish. It was absolutely rubbish. But we don't have any.
No, listen, look, Paul. If every player turns up and gives his very, very best, we beat them. If Norway do, and maybe 6 of our players give their very, very best, then there's a chance they'll beat us. I'm under no illusions. I've seen enough football in my life to know that this is a game. You've got to go into it knowing we're the better team. As I said to the previous caller, I'm not changing my team based on what they've got. They should be worried about us more than they're worried about. We're worried about them. That's how it should be. And we play. If we play a bring a ray game, we beat them. If we don't, we'll have a fight in our hands.
Totally agree. Lads, can I just throw one more thing at you? A bit of a conspiracy theory going for you. Okay. The Mark Gahey situation. Has he really got a hamstring injury? Because I'm not so sure. So I'm thinking, if Gahey doesn't play, I'm thinking maybe he wanted Dan Burn to play straight from the start. Okay? So if they put Dan Burn in and the team news is announced 4 or 5 hours before the game, whatever, the Norwegians are going, oh my, oh dear, they put Dan Burn.
Why are you, now, where have you come up with this?
but hang on.
You think Thomas Tuchel and the medical team are going to make up an injury?
No, maybe so, because they might be saying, okay.
Why do you think it's going to make Mark Gahey feel?
Because maybe Gahey will just come into the next game. And it's fine.
Okay, right. I'm Mark Gahey, right? You're Thomas Tuchel. Have the conversation with me, right? How's this going to work? All right, Gaffer. How you doing? I'm feeling fit and strong. What you thinking? You're Thomas Tuchel now. Go on, be Thomas Tuchel.
So, Mark, what we're doing is we're going to play Dan against Norway, and we're going to do it because we don't want the press.
Yeah, go on, Gaffer.
Yeah.
Gaffer? Gaffer?
Gaffer?
You want the press doing what, Gaffer?
Paul? Gaffer? Tommy?
Gaffer? You want the press doing what?
Tommy T?
Come. Gone.
He's walked out the room. He's gone. He's gone.
Walked out the room.
Do you know what it is? He put the phone down because he knew how stupid his argument was. And he thought,
Can't say to Mark Gay, we're going to make up an injury, right? You got a tight hammy. No, that don't happen.
Can't believe he put the phone down. Tommy T's just walked out the office.
Out the room, realised they can't say he's got tight hammy.
Let's go to Tom. He's a Crystal Palace fan. Tom?
All right, Tom.
Oh, thank heavens for that. That was painful. I mean, bless him. He started really well compared to some of the callers tonight. You boys have gone easy on him.
Go on him.
Like, what? I don't know where to start. I mean, Kobe Mainu for Anderson. Is that Big Al in the studio? Because he can.
Al.
Stop. Yeah. Al, yeah. No, listen. Look, we don't have to change too much. The one thing I would say, my thinking, right? If I'm going to change anything, I'm not comfortable with Konsa at centre half, and I haven't been all tournament. And with Haaland in mind, obviously, if I'm assuming, let's say Gahey is fit and he starts, right? What I would do personally, it's bold. I'd play Dan Burn next to him, and I'd play Konsa at right back because I thought he was phenomenal against Mexico, and against Dan Burn. I saw a stat the other day, Haaland's only scored 1 in 8 against him, and I think he will bring that.
I know, but they keep bringing this stat up, right? And it's annoying me a little bit. They go, well, he's only scored 1 goal against Dan Burn. Well, no, he's only scored 1 goal against Newcastle and Brighton.
Okay, fine. I'm not.
You know, like he's not playing one-on-one with Haaland, is he? There's 11 players on the pitch.
No, but Jay, I'm also considering what I've seen of Konsa at centre half. For me, he's been a rabbit in the headlights. When we put him in place of Kwanzaa, who got sent off, he looked in control. I've got one of my mates is a Villa fan, and he's like, why are you always on Konsa? It's like, look, I've got nothing. I'm a Palace fan. Nothing against Villa or Konsa. I'm just saying what I see. He hasn't looked comfortable there all tournament, and I worry with Haaland up against him.
So who's playing on the right of your two centre halves?
Konsa's playing right wing,
right. He's playing right back, playing Konsa. Centre half, he's playing Gay.
Now, who's playing right of the two centre halves?
Right of the centre halves, Konsa. What do you mean?
You said Konsa's right back.
Yeah. So
who's the right-sided centre half?
So you got two centre halves, right? Who's playing on the right hand side of the two centre halves?
Dan Burn.
So you got a left footer on the right.
Okay, listen. Look.
Dan Burn, I don't think I've ever seen Dan Burn playing the right-hand side of two centre halves.
That's not happening.
Is that out? Look,
why would you play Dan Burn there?
I didn't used to be an ex-pro. How important is that?
But you're playing with a different. It's a similar role, but I've played on both sides of centre half. I played a lot.
Hold on. We bought against Mexico. We bought on Burn.
Yeah.
We bought on Jed Spence. We bought on Stones.
Yeah.
And nothing got past any of them.
No, we played 5 at the back though. We changed the shape of the team.
But where did Burn play? Because Gay was on the pitch then.
Burn played on the left side of a back 5, or you played on the left side of the 3 centre half.
Okay, but the point being, look. Fine. I'm not saying I'm not the England manager, right? I'm just saying I think to deal with Haaland.
I don't know why you're worried about that. I don't understand that. So again, it goes back to the conversation I had earlier. Why?
I've seen Konsa this tournament.
No, I'm sorry. Konsa has done. I think he's been brilliant, right?
Oh, BA.
No, honestly.
Brilliant.
Okay, I think.
What about that Raul Jimenez header that he won against him? What about he hasn't been brilliant?
No, I think he has. I think he's grown into this tournament. I think he's got better and better. I thought against Mexico,
okay, fair.
I thought when he went to right wing back, he looked absolutely shot. But he dealt with it. No crosses came in.
Tom, can I just throw something at you?
I don't know why you're dropping it.
Aston Villa beat Man City home and away last season.
Yeah.
Haaland didn't score a goal.
Can I also tell you something, lads? Just briefly.
I don't know what you're looking at.
Again, I'm not knocking it. I think he's a good player. I was at Wembley season before last when we beat Villa in the semis, and Mateta tore him apart. He couldn't deal with his physicality. I'm not saying I think he's a bad player. I just think, if you're asking me, would I rather Dan Burn touch tight to him, not giving him an inch, or Konsa?
Why? Sorry.
Dan Burn.
See, this is the thing now. Why are you making changes based on what they've got?
Who are you playing at fullback then?
Well, we don't know who's fit. I mean, without knowing everything information, it's impossible to say. But I'm not changing.
You're putting Reece James in.
No,
if he's fit.
if he's fit, I'm starting Reece James. If Conster's fit and Mark Gay's fit, I'm playing those two. They're my two centre halves. I don't care about Holland. I don't care. I don't know where you. I understand what he's got, but you're starting to change the shape of. So here's what you're doing. You're playing a left-footed centre half on the right. You're playing a centre half at right back. That's what you're doing, right?
No, hold on, Jay. Hold on. No, fair comment. But listen, hear me out. What I'm doing is I'm looking at England's best half this tournament defensively with 10 men, and I'm thinking, where have we looked most comfortable? Because all tournament we haven't looked comfortable. Panama, all right, we didn't concede. Ghana had some chances. For me,
it's easy to have five at the back though, mate, and just sit in, right? It's a different scenario.
Yeah, look, I hear you. I'm not saying this is the answer. It's just an idea.
If Mark Gay's not fit, okay, I'm buying into Dan Burn replacing Mark Gay, playing Conser, and now the Jed Smith. I don't know why you're changing so much at the back.
No, I agree.
Right back has become a major problem for us, and somehow we've managed to get past it. We went to a 5 at the back against Mexico. When he brought Dan Burn on, John Stones on, went to a 5 at the back. It was Dan Burn, it was Mark Gay, it was Stones. Quanta right back. Jed Spence come in, right? And we got it right. You don't play like that against Norway.
No, I agree. Tom, listen, mate, thanks for your call. Keep them coming in. England calls, plus we're going to be hearing the origins of Has Anyone Seen? Are France that good, or have they been tested yet?
I think probably a little bit of both. I think they are that good. I think they are, because they showed second half what they can do in tight spaces and everything. But I think there needs to be a moment where they will inevitably come up, probably against Spain, hopefully against England, where with their teams, more danger lies ahead. But they kind of, I think it was quite simple for France.
Mate, they're coasting to the semi-final of the World Cup.
Yeah. Well, they're a good side though. They're a good side. They've got the best player in the world.
Do you know what I like about France? And it's a bit of a throwback. The forwards, when they get the ball, you see a lot of players, number 10s or midfielders. They'll get it and they'll pass it out wide and they'll come back and they'll go out the other side and then you might try and get to the byline. When France win the ball, they stick it into the front three or front four, and they run at you like through the middle of the park. And they just drive with the ball, a bit like what Gaza used to do. And then the game just opens up. And you're looking at it going, as a defender, I'm watching the Moroccans, they're going, how do you defend that? Well, you've got 3 people running off the ball, and then you've got the player with the ball running at you, straight at you. The second goal they score is just like them just going, well I'm just going to run through you.
Well, it was 2-0.
Hard to defend again.
It could have been 4 if Mbappe scores that. JP had a chance at the end there, and brilliant, gets got on his left foot and then scuffs his shot. And in the end, it was comfortable for France. They really didn't break a sweat. I don't remember their keeper having anything to do at all. There might have been a couple of crosses. I don't remember it. But, yeah, they're that good, mate. And I think they've got a little bit of a fear factor about them because everyone knows how good they are going forward. You cannot allow their 2 wide men to run at your fullback 1v1. You can't allow Elise to get on the turn. Even in tight areas, he'll let the ball run across him and he'll turn, he'll flick, and he'll play balls in. And you've got Mbappe, the best player in the world, up top.
Yeah, this is the World Cup Game Day Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara, and Jason Cundy taking you through to 1 a.m. tonight. Over the last few years, we've heard Cundy do Has Anyone Seen on multiple clubs. However, with us playing Norway tomorrow, it's only fitting that we hear the original Has Anyone Seen.
Bäst i världen. Vi är bäst i världen. Vi har slått England. England, kämpers föderland. Lord Nelson, Lord Beaverbrook, Sir Winston Churchill, Sir Anthony Eden, Clement Attlee, Henry Cooper, Lady Diana. Vi har slått dem allesammen. Vi har slått dem allesammen. Maggie Thatcher, can you hear me? Maggie Thatcher, your boys took a hell of a beating. Your boys took a hell of a beating by Maggie Thatcher.
That's a classic.
That's what
That's the OG.
That is the original. I've put one hell of a beating. Your boys took a hell of a beating. So I've kind of just, I've put one hell of a beating in it, right? Hell of a beating. That's the original. That's why I've never heard that. I've sampled it.
Yeah.
I've sampled it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really yours.
No. But I've added
a bit of a remix to it.
Well, has anyone seen that bit come out? I don't know where it come from.
Don't know where that come from.
No.
Can you remember when you first did it?
So it was during the 2006 World Cup.
Shut up. That long ago?
Yeah.
20 years ago?
Right, 2006 World Cup. Was it in Germany? In Germany, right? And on talkSPORT, there was an advert that talkSPORT had, right? Which said, there was this German accent and saying, let them play football. This accent, right? And I kind of stole it a little bit and I started taking the mick out of that, this advert, with the trail that we had at talkSPORT.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, I got no idea how it started. No idea. And then I stole that completely. I ripped that off completely.
Yeah.
Started naming things.
Yeah.
And your boys took one hell of a beating.
Yeah.
That's where that come from.
I remember when you was doing it you didn't do it all the time though.
It depends if there's something to go at.
Yeah.
You need
material. I remember you saying to me, should I do it? And I went, mate, you got to crack on that.
Yeah.
You like...
Sometimes it feels like tonight, like Belgium got beat, right?
Yeah.
And Tintin got it.
Yeah.
Belgian waffles got it. Brussels sprouts got it. Yeah. EU got it.
Sometimes it's like, there's perfect nights for it.
But then when Spurs get beat, I'm going straight off to Chick King. Straight off the Chick King, mate. Chick King gets it.
Mate, Spurs back, mate.
Listen.
Don't worry. It's a business,
there will be plenty, as anyone's seen, next season with Spurs, the old Langemark. But that's the original.
Yeah.
1981. We got beat 2-1 in Oslo. I remember the game as a kid.
Do you?
I remember watching the game as a kid.
Wow.
Then, there you go. So, has anyone seen it's going to be, it feels like it's going to be, can't not do it, can I?
Well, you got to do it tomorrow night, mate. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it's got.
As long as we win.
Yeah, if we win.
Oh, mate,
they're getting it.
If we don't win, mate.
Let's go to Hassan. He's a Liverpool England fan. All right, Hassan?
Hassan.
Hi, evening, gents. How are you both?
Yeah, we're good, mate. We're good. What do you want to say?
A couple of things, really. I think interesting calls, a lot focusing on Erling Haaland. Obviously, he's a world-class player, but the game's going to be one at the other end. And I agree about the positive intent. And if we turn up and all of our team turn up, then we should win the game. I guess with the heat, it's the first game we're playing in really hot conditions without the air-conditioned stadiums. And I think one of the things that people haven't focused on is probably some earlier changes, maybe around 55, 60, 65 minutes, where actually some of the forward guys need to come in. So Ollie Watkins hasn't really had a shout within this tournament. He'll be important, I think, to maybe stretch the Norwegian defence. And Morgan Rogers is another one. I don't know. I'm just sharing my thoughts with you. I mean, Harry Kane stays, but I'm just thinking out loud based on the conditions and depending what the match situation is.
It's substitutions are all about, though. I hear you, I do, and you're right to mention the fact that we are going to be playing in. It's going to be hot. I just think it's about in-game management, right? The substitutions you bring on are because of how the game's going in terms of what you see.
Absolutely, and I think that's where you need a goal at some point. I have a feeling the likes of Morgan Rogers might be needed to maybe get a bit more energy, depending on the pace of the game. I'm suspecting the pace might not be as intense as it was at the SKF conditions.
Hassan, I'm going to let you go because your line's not great. I'm going to go to Phil. He's a Liverpool fan. All right, Phil.
Right, Phil.
Hello.
Right,
Phil.
Yeah.
All right, lads. Well, both bets are firing on. I did France to win outright. I did England each way. A France-England final. France win. Okay.
What do you mean, okay? Hold on a minute.
He's more interested in his pocket.
Hold on, yeah. Hold on. So you've bet on France to win the World Cup. England each way. If England get to the final and play France, who do you want to win?
England.
And you lose your bet.
Flags out. I put my flags out.
But your bet's off. But your bet's off.
He's happy to lose the bet, mate. He's happy to lose the bet.
Yeah, well, hang on. Let's rewind. Thomas Tuchel, if I'm saying his name right, he's making the right substitutions. He's getting us through the games. You can see the love growing amongst the players, singing Wonderwall to the fans after every game. And that is as important as this right back or left right back. Like, who we're going to play against Norway tomorrow? Reece James, is he coming in? I'm not sure. Are you sure? None of us are sure. I bet Thomas knows who's playing. I can see us scoring against Norway, and I can see us stopping Norway scoring. So how are Norway going to beat us tomorrow? Like, what are they going to do? A midfield battle, I'll set that all day.
They got Haaland up top. I mean, Haaland did nothing but score 2 goals against Brazil and come away with a brace.
Haaland scores when they're playing QPR and they're 2-0 up. He doesn't score against Chelsea, Liverpool, United. He scored
against Brazil.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Right. That's when he's playing for Norway. When he plays for Man City... He
can't score against QPR when he's playing for Norway.
We know...
He ain't playing for Man City tomorrow, is he?
Knows and trains with him every day. Mark Gay marks him in training every day. So you don't think Mark Gay is such Thomas like, I know how this fella operates. And Dan Burns got a brilliant record against him as well.
Have you been out tonight, Phil?
No, I haven't. No.
Phil, do you know he scored against Real Madrid and Bayern Munich in the Champions League, Haaland?
Yeah, I know what he's like. But when he plays for Man City against Liverpool, he never scores because we know how to play against him. You can stop him. He's not an immovable object. He's a big unit, but he can be stopped.
All right. Phil, listen, mate, thanks for your call. Keep them coming in. 03717 22 3344. We've got Back Pages, Simon Johnson coming up next. You're listening to the World Cup Game Day Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Brought to you by Enterprise Rent a Guy. Here for it. Book now, enterprise.co.uk.
They get into this weird situation where they forget what happened before. So all the big games, they played Haaaaas, right? Gyökeres, who you bought in at the start of the season, was going to be, for all the big games, in all the big games, he was on the bench. Yeah. Facts, that's what happened. So the manager doesn't trust him. That's not our opinion, that's just objectively looking at it. Haaaaas gets injured quite a lot, unfortunately. Gary Jesus is not the same since he's come back from his injury. So if you're now telling me that you can get through this season again and everybody else is going to be as poor as they were last year, I think you're just forgetting the fact that you lot were all losing your marbles around the Man City loss. And it was, we need a proper striker. Arteta don't know what he's doing again. You win the league, it's great, we're going to win it.
Yeah, but you know, what I've always said to, I've always said to you, I always said to him, though, Gyökeres wasn't bought in for the big games, didn't I? I said that to you. We bought Gyökeres in.
What?
For the
No,
I
get
listen.
Explain. I want to hear
the year before, Arsenal, it weren't the record against Man City's, the Liverpool, it weren't that cost us the league. It was we couldn't beat Fulham, couldn't beat West Ham, couldn't beat them lesser clubs. Gyökeres coming. I mean, he said it. Right, it's one of them. Gyökeres this season, though. Gyökeres this season scored against the Fulhams, the West Ham, so we didn't have a problem getting past those teams, which is why then we went on to win the league.
Okay, I think you won the league because you played very pragmatic football. I'm not actually allowed to say the type of football that people are calling it on air, but you played a certain type
Would
of
you
football.
play that type of football to win the league?
No.
What?
What are you talking? Of course you
No.
would.
Honestly.
If I was a footballer.
No, it's just like
You're my team.
Yeah.
No, I'll be happy like you lot. I'll be exactly. You get me? I'll be happy. Of course I will.
But would you like to see Spurs play that way to
Bro,
win?
Brendan Johnson scored with like his knee or something, and we won the trophy. I'm happy. I don't care, bro. However it gets done, I'm happy. I don't really care. But what I'm saying is, you can't like gloat about it and say, "Oh, we don't need a 9." That's crazy. You do need a 9, respectfully. What are you talking about, bro? If you sold Osimhen and Havertz right now, you could. I'm sorry, Osimhen. If you bought Osimhen and sold Gyökeres and Havertz right now, you'd be great. You'd be fine. You could buy Barcola. Barcola and Osimhen changes their team, bro.
Do you know what? I'm happy with what we got.
Oh, you're a liar. That's a lie. You're a liar. That is a lie.
I'm happy with
That is not.
You are listening to the World Cup Game Day Sports Bar. Me, Jamie O'Hara, and Jason Cundy. Been taking your calls. We can continue them as well. 03717 22 But first, now it's time for this.
Simon!
Pagey, Simon Johnson.
Evening, guys.
How are you, Si? You good?
I'm very well. I'm very well. It's countdown is on, isn't it?
Mate, it really is. In 10 minutes, we're playing today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's a good
Yeah,
shout,
yeah,
Jay.
yeah.
Jay, you're absolutely right.
I've got the beers in the fridge. They're all ready to go.
Yeah, ready to rock.
We're doing a sports bar special.
Oh yeah. Are you doing a watch along?
We're doing a sports bar special.
It's a sports bar special.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing. It's called a sports bar special. Yeah.
It's always special with you guys.
It's going to be
Whatever.
epic, that. I can't wait for it. It's going to be a biggie. Look, let's get into some of the back pages. Land of the Free Lions and home of the Brave.
Yeah, Tuchel is giving it the big rousing speech. You know, you want a big rousing speech, and he's talking about not only that this is the time to bring that trophy that we all want back to England, but he's saying, look, go on the front foot, be brave. We cannot have any regrets. We have to go for it, and this is what we want to see from the England team against Norway. We don't want a nervous night, do we? We want to see England sort of go for it. Perhaps not put us through the ringer like they did with DR Congo and to a degree Mexico, because it's a fantastic performance, but that was a bit of a nail bite as well. So he wants England to play on the front foot, and rightly so. Perhaps in the style that we saw in that second half against Croatia in particular. So. Yeah, he's sending that message out. Don't play with fear. Just go out and win that game.
And Si, listen, you and I watched Thomas Tuchel up close and personal. You follow Chelsea. I work for Chelsea TV, and he is, that's how he plays. And there's been a lot of callers that phone. I understand their motive because they want to protect. Haaland's a danger, but
yes.
I would go into this game. There's a lot of people saying play him here to stop Haaland. I'm the opposite. I'm feeling. No, we go and put our front foot forward and we play our best team and we go and take the game to them, not the other way around. I understand. And we have to watch and be fearful of Haaland, but the team does not revolve around just stopping him. We need to do things that make us the best, version of us. And that's what Tuchel is going to do. He's going to go there and he's going to say, we're England, we're better than them. We should. If we bring our A game, we win. I don't care what anyone says. We bring our A game, we win. But of course, football ain't that simple, as we know.
Yeah. Well, the best way to defend against Haaland is for the ball to be up the other end of the pitch, isn't it? Yeah. Just keep the ball away from him as much as possible, where we can do the most damage. I mean, yeah, there is a massive concern there, and defensively, England have not looked.
No, we've not.
Very good. I agree with that. Plus, whilst Gay has trained, thankfully, and Reece James has trained, there has to be a question mark over if those two guys do start, sort of how 100% they are. But no, I'm with you, Jay. I'm with Thomas Tuchel. Just go for it. Just take Norway out of the equation and Holland out of the equation. So let's hope. This time tomorrow night, we'll be celebrating semi-final spot.
Si, we've just been talking about it. It's on the back page of the Star. We hope you take a hell of a beating. Cundy's famous phrase has actually been used before.
No,
he's nicked it.
You mean
sampled it?
No, wait. What are you saying, Jason's not been original?
You boys took a hell of a beating.
Yeah, the star have given their own rousing speech, but sort of quoting the legendary Norway commentator that just played there, George Lilleline, I think is how you pronounce it. Hopefully, I've done it justice there. But yeah, again, great mock-up picture there, the star with Haaland and the screen picture, but. Yes, let's hope Jason gets to do another one of those.
Can you imagine how good that's going to be tomorrow?
Can you imagine if we get beat?
Oh.
There'll be Scottish fans phoning up, right? The lines will be clogged with Scottish fans, Welsh fans, Irish fans, whoever will phone up, giving me in shovel loads.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
That's fine.
But to be fair, I think if we go out to Norway, it would be a big disappointment. We'll have to take it on the chins, as you say, Joe.
God, don't even go there, son.
Yeah.
I can't.
Sorry.
I can't even. My brain can't cope with that thought process quite right now. Of course, there's been not just England that we're looking forward to in the World Cup. There's been Wimbledon going on. End of the ferry ride, says the Times. This, of course, is Arthur Ferry. I watched the game, and in the end, he actually battled really well against Sherov. First set, the tie break killed him, and after the tie break, he never quite got back into the game.
Yeah, one step too far him anyway. It's a reality check and all that. As Zverev is in a rich vein of form right now, and class really told that he is number 2, so ranked number 2. So even for Ferry to get to the last 4 was extraordinary. And he actually talks about that he'd booked a holiday to Greece already, assuming that he'd be on holiday there now. In fact, he actually said he was expected to come back today from holiday. That was his sort of level of confidence, understandably so, of getting to a semi-final. Look, he's gone from world number 114. He'll climb up to world number 36 in the rankings. He's earned £900,000. He's most importantly is that ranking, because that will help him sort of obviously in draws and stuff in majors to come and tournaments to come. But he says he is now going to go on that holiday. He says, I need some time off. Basically, it's almost as he said, to process everything, because this has been just a mad ride. And he has saved British tennis, because if you remember sort of the start of Wimbledon, it was an absolute shambles. You had Raducanu and Draper dropping out before it even started, and then basically Brits galore getting knocked out in the first round. So thanks to him, we've actually had a Wimbledon to enjoy from a British perspective. But Zverev v Sinner in the final, it's Sinner destroyed Djokovic fairly comfortably. So this is going to be some contest. Zverev, who is his first Wimbledon final, but it's not going to be easy against Sinner, of course.
No. Si, is there anything else on the back pages that we can jump at?
Yeah. I'll just give you a shout out to the back page of the Times. Liverpool face upheaval as Edwards quits. Michael Edwards, the chief exec of the Fenway Sports Group, has left with a year left on his contract. Apparently disillusioned or disappointed that the club's search for going down the multi-club model route has not borne any fruit. He was hoping that when he took the job a couple of years ago, that he'd be heading up not just a key part of what Liverpool are up to, but sort of this generating this multi-club model. What adds to the sort of concern about what's going up top is Richard Hughes, the sporting director, who's got a year left on his contract, is also sort of been in talks with Al Hilal. And suddenly you're sort of thinking, well, what's going on exactly with the sort of running? There's 2 key positions and potentially losing not just one but two, seems like not all is well behind the scenes for some reason.
We'll see. Can't wait for the Premier League to start, to be honest. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be such a good season. All right, Si, you're a star, mate. Thanks for coming on.
Cheers, guys.
There's Simon Johnson, knows your back pages. Right, up next, we're going to be joined by South American football expert Tim Vickery. We look ahead to Argentina's World Cup. Let's go to Ben. He's an Arsenal fan. All right, Ben.
Benny boy.
How you doing? You all right?
I'm all right, Ben. We've got to do this quarter-final 11. Let's get it going. Come on.
All right. I've got the Spanish flamenco dance on the wing. Like around defence. Their foot tapping all dazzle their defence and send them sideways.
Yeah, the old flamenco dance.
And yeah.
Dance
There's a little maverick on the wing. Little maverick on the wing.
Like a flamenco dance.
Yeah.
What are they called? Is it flamenco or is it what is it? Flamenco.
Madame, wait for you.
Flamenco.
It's a flamenco.
Yeah.
Flamenco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know you're iconic now, Ben?
No, Ben,
Yeah. Yeah.
He's actually iconic.
Ben appears every single night at the sports bar.
Every night.
Doesn't he?
Without foul.
Yeah. Yeah. Been over a year.
It's been a year. All right, look, the flamenco dancer on the wing.
Yeah.
Okay. Dancing about. Bit of maverick in there. All right, let's go to Dave. He's a Sunderland fan. Dave?
All right, Dave-o.
Hello, boys. How you doing?
I'm all right, Dave. How are you?
Yeah.
Good. Good. So I'm getting in early with a representative from England, who I think can be our captain.
Okay.
And it's St. George himself.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a leader, warrior. He's up for a battle. He'll put the opposition to the sword. And I think we can play him on the wing.
No, we don't feel like a winger, mate.
Killed a dragon.
Centre half.
Killed a dragon, didn't he?
Reason being, he's got a good cross, hasn't he, St. George?
Okay.
No,
I feel like as a person, like St. George, feels like a centre half. He feels like a Bobby Moore. Do you know what I mean?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You could probably draw a photo of the modern FIFA World Cup trophy with your eyes closed. But what about the original Jules Rimet trophy? And why was it changed in the first place? And is the trophy that gets lifted by the winning team after the World Cup final the original or the replica? The World Cup trophy hasn't always looked like this. It actually used to resemble this. Originally called Victory or Coupe du Monde, it was designed by French sculptor Abel Lafleur and debuted at the first ever World Cup in 1930. It depicted the Greek goddess of victory, Nike, holding an octagonal cup made of gold-plated sterling silver. It had a lapis lazuli base, which is that deep blue gemstone at the bottom. Renamed in 1946 to honour the FIFA president who launched the World Cup, it became then the Jules Rimet Trophy. It went on several adventures during its life, hidden in a shoebox during the Second World War to prevent theft from the Nazis, to famously being stolen in 1966 in England, only to be found by Pickles the dog. Brazil won the right to keep the Jules Rimet Trophy permanently in 1970 after winning it 3 times. There'd be more drama, though, with the trophy again stolen in 1983 in Rio de Janeiro. It's believed to have been melted down. So back to 1970 and the creation of the current and iconic 18-carat gold trophy. Standing at 36.8 centimetres tall with a base made up of 2 layers of green malachite, it's been the World Cup as we know it since the 1974 tournament. But is that the trophy that the winners get to keep? The answer is no. The original gold trophy remains with FIFA and is only displayed at special events. World Cup winners have to settle for a bronze gold-plated replica. The base of the current original has enough space to engrave the names of the winners up to and including the 2038 World Cup. So could we therefore be in for a new trophy in the coming years?
Yeah, this is the World Cup Game Day Sports Bar. Me, Jamie O'Hara, and Jason Cundy. England play today.
Oh.
We kick off 10 p.m. tonight, live on talkSPORT. What a day it's going to be. I cannot wait for it. We're going to be building up to that game throughout the next hour. But before we do that, let's speak to our South American football expert. Tim Vickery joins us. Right, Tim?
Tim.
Yeah, hello, gentlemen. Please, everyone, pace yourself. You got till 10 o'clock. Don't go on the sherbets too early. Pace yourself.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long day, mate. It's going to be a long one, that's for sure. Tim, look, obviously after us, Argentina play against Switzerland. That's on live on talkSPORT as well. I think it's 2 a.m. kickoff over here, so that might probably be on in the background of us celebrating. But look, Argentina obviously have found themselves in a position where they've got, you know, decent Switzerland side, but a game you expect them to win.
Yeah, you would. It's very rare though for them to play against European opposition. You know, since they beat France on penalties in Qatar in the final, the only European opponents they faced were a warm-up against Iceland just before the World Cup and Austria in the group phase. So it's very rare for them to face European opponents, and they won't be taking Switzerland lightly. And Lionel Messi will remember 2014 second round game there in the World Cup. I was in the stadium for that one when they just snatched it in the last minute of extra time, 1-0. There was only like a minute and a half left and Switzerland nearly scored twice in the remaining minute and a half to take it to penalties. It was really, really close. You know, Switzerland, unfortunately, the coach has confirmed that the youngster Manzambi is not going to be fit. Which is a real shame because he's one of those youngsters who've lit the tournament up, and that means I think without him, that Switzerland are a little bit dull, but organised, patient, and they've got a little bit about them, and they can cause Argentina problems. I think probably we all want England to go through, and I think probably you should want Argentina to go through as well for the semi-final.
No,
you know, Lionel Messi,
absolutely not.
Oh, come on, he's played.
No.
He's played more than 200
times.
He's played more than 200 times for Argentina, and he's never played England. Please,
no.
Can we have it?
No, we don't want to see it, mate. We want to see you get pumped.
If it happens, it happens. I mean, we can't control that sort of thing. But Scaloni, I was watching that game, and there was moments on the touchline, the cameras kept going to him, and for the 79th minute, it did look, and they should really have gone out in all honesty, it did look like that they were going out, but they've got this steel mentality about them, Tim, haven't they? That
they found it again during the World Cup.
They have
a lot of the time since Qatar, a lot of the time has been spent in a kind of exhibition game mentality. You know, we're the world champions. Lionel Messi is the world champions. This is his last dance. Let's enjoy it. And there's been a kind of red carpet exhibition game thing, up to and including the game against Cape Verde, where if you remember they were 1-0 up. On cruise control, let's just see out this game, and then suddenly they found themselves in problems, and they had to dig themselves out of problems, and that did them the world of good. And I actually thought the game against Egypt, even when they were 2-0 down, it's probably the best they've played in the tournament. Because it's always the test of a team when it goes behind. And they were creating chances. The Egyptian goalkeeper was having a great game. And you could see that Argentina were kind of getting their mojo back. It was the first time in a tournament. Now, I think this is an amazing statistic. It's the first time in a tournament that they've been behind for 17 games since the opening game of Qatar.
Saudi Arabia.
They lost to Saudi. They haven't been behind in a tournament ever since. You've got to go behind because that's the test of a team. And to have gone 2-0 down, and I know there's controversy with the refereeing and so on, but anyway, to go 2-0 down and be able to dig yourself out of a hole like that, they will think now they've really got their competitive spirit back. They will think now that they're unstoppable, but that doesn't mean they're going to take Switzerland lightly.
No. Just on Lionel Messi, he's obviously in unbelievable form, but his penalties ain't great, are they? He's missed half of the penalties taken at the World Cup. Would you take him off him?
Well, you know who's going to decide, don't you?
Messi.
He is. Yeah, and that's the way it works. So I'll be intrigued to see if they get one, what he does. And I would imagine, and both of you know great players much better than me, I'd imagine he'd back himself in all circumstances.
I'm not taking him off pens.
No?
I'm not taking him off pens. I mean, there'll be a conversation that you go,
who's going to have that conversation with him? No one's having that convo.
He's having it with a mirror.
Yeah.
And the conversation is there to be had, obviously. I mean,
I think the one that matters, who do you want, anyone in that Argentina team, if the penalty really mattered?
Yeah.
I know, of course,
you
matters,
made that great point
but,
the other day. He scores the ones that really
he misses the one when it's, what was it, 0-0 he missed? Okay, all right, and he misses. But, you know, if it's...
World Cup final.
Yeah, if it's World Cup final, and then it's to win, and in the 89th minute, I want Messi taking that penalty.
Well, look how his head doesn't drop. You know, I mean, what he did towards the end of the game, I thought it was just absolutely brilliant. Because you look at the Argentina side, and they went with the 4 central midfielders, so they're a bit narrow. Now they got something out of the left back, Tagliafico. He created stuff, but there was nothing going down the right, nothing. So what does he do? You know, he's got this capacity to read the game as if he's sitting in the best seat as well as watching it. What we need, and he's trying to go work his little triangles and work his little dribbles through the middle. It's not happening. So he goes out wide. He goes out to the right. He does what Di Maria would have done had Di Maria not retired from international football. He provides that width on the right, and he saves the game from there, you know. So this is amazing, isn't it? The fella's missed a penalty. They're 2-0 down with 11 minutes of normal time to go, and he finds a way to get them back in. It's a fantastic performance. And I really don't want him to be knocked out tomorrow because that's the end of Messi.
Okay,
you know, let it be in the semi-final.
Is it?
Well, he can't play another World Cup.
Why
can
not?
He? Surely.
Well, no, why not? I know he might not. He might not start, but I mean, the reason I'm saying why not is because he's Messi. I mean, I might be talking rubbish here, but
he's still been the best player.
You know, and he's come off the bench with 20 to go.
Yeah,
and look, we'll have that conversation.
It'll be 43.
We'll have that conversation.
It'll be 43.
But Tim, I want to go back to the point that you made earlier about you want Argentina to go through. And look, if the bookies they get the odds right, if all things go the way everyone thinks it should be an England-Argentina semi-final. What would that be like in South America, Tim?
Oh God, that's it's the big one of the big terrorist chants that the Argentina fans do. They all do. He who doesn't jump is an Englishman, and they kind of bound up and down and down and down. You know, I was seeing a Vox Pop with the supporters, and they were being asked. It was a Brazilian reporter saying, "Who's your biggest rival?" And some of them would say Brazil. One or two said Uruguay for historical reasons, but most of them said England. It's England,
really,
which is why, which is why I think it's really sad that he's played more than 200 times for his country. He hasn't played against England.
No,
Can we please have this?
No, but
please.
I don't want that because that's a.
If it happens,
that's a story. That's a story.
If it happens,
if it happens, it happens. But it just feels like that's a story. 200 times he's played for Argentina and he ain't played against England.
That's nuts.
And he plays against us in the semi-final.
In his last game forever for Argentina.
Nah, do me a favour. Come on, I don't need that in my life. I don't need that in my life.
No. Do you know what though? Can you? I mean, I don't want to think past Norway. I don't want to be in that brain space where I'm thinking of beyond this. It's all about
Got to get through.
It's all about tonight. Forget Argentina, forget Switzerland, forget France, forget Spain.
It's going to be unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just on the anything else out in South America. I mean, the fallout from the Brazil going out probably not been great.
We've had a big one today because I don't know if you saw this, but Portugal have got themselves a new coach, and it's Jorge Jesus. Big ego, big hair. Ego probably bigger than the hair. He's coached very successfully in Brazil for a while, and he could have been Brazil coach before Ancelotti came in, and there was a story that it was vetoed by Neymar's dad. Now I don't know if that's true. I've no idea if that's true. That is because, and he made it clear today, because Jorge Jesus, his first press conference as Portugal coach, he's being asked about how do you cope to deal with the big stars. Because obviously Portugal, they've got the Cristiano Ronaldo thing. Mm-hmm. And he's just been working with Cristiano Ronaldo in Saudi Arabia. And Jorge Jesus makes it very, very clear that the team has to come before the stars. He loves the stars, but the team's got to come first. For instance, he said in a press conference, I was the one who went up to Neymar when Neymar was playing in Saudi Arabia, and I said to him, you're finished. And the reason that Neymar came back to Brazilian football was that the club in Saudi, they could register 15 foreign players, and Neymar wasn't among the 15. He wouldn't put Neymar in the 15. So it's almost like, because the big debate here is Neymar. Why did he come on? And there are people there who will back Neymar. Neymar, like Donald Trump, could shoot someone on Broadway at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and get away with it. Loads will defend anything that he does. But this is a heavyweight coach saying it was over. And I've been seeing this for a year and a half, since he came back to Brazil. I've watched a lot of him in the hope that it might still be there. And it's gone. His body just can't do it anymore. It's not age, because he's only 34. It's injuries, and he just doesn't have. He always used to remind me a little bit of George Best, in that he had that flexibility in the ankles, and he could move at like 45 degrees, and he was brilliant in the tight spaces. You put him in the tight spaces now, he just loses the ball and flops over, so it's very interesting to see the new coach of Portugal, who knows him. Really, he's saying to Ancelotti, "What on earth were you doing?" So that's a new interesting chapter in this debate that Brazil is having, because they were, in quite a dull way, giving Norway lots of the ball. They were pretty much in control. That they'd had all the clear chances. Yeah. And until he took Neymar off, couldn't press from the front, weakened his marking. From that point, Norway are able to get the ball to Haaland. Yeah. And he doesn't need very much to do a lot with it.
No, absolutely. Tim, you're a star, mate. Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Tim.
Pleasure as always. Cheers.
Tim Vickery there, South American football expert. We're going to be joined by Cundy's former teammate, former Norway Spurs goalkeeper, Erik Thorsved's coming on next.
Newcastle's summer exodus is set to reach a crisis point. Sean, you'll have heard this news. Sandro Tonali, Anthony Gordon, of course, already out the door. Club captain and fan favourite Bruno Guimaraes has reportedly informed the hierarchy that he wants to join champions Arsenal, with another star player forcing his way out. Darren Bent raised serious concerns about what this loss could mean for Eddie Howe next season.
Yeah, I do feel for Eddie Howe. I really do, because again, if Bruno leaves tonight, he's obviously gone to Tottenham as well. Isaac, they just haven't been able to kind of recruit the players certainly the quality that they've lost. And you look at what they've bought some of these players for. Isaac, was it 60 million? They're selling for 120. Like tonight, they bought him for a fee. They're selling for more. So clearly, he's improving these players. But at some point, I think if Newcastle do want to go to the next level, they've got. I know it's hard with the PSR and the financial fair play, but if they do want to go to the next level and then stay there, they've got to find a way of holding on to some of these players.
Oh, look at Darren and his floral number. watching on the smart TV. I like that. Sure. Do you have sympathy for Eddie Howe in this situation? The latest is that Bruno has agreed personal terms with Arsenal, but Newcastle's stance is that he remains not for sale.
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's really tough, and the challenge that you have is not just if one of your big players goes at any football club, at any level really. People understand there's a time and a place. When 2 go, that can make other players a bit itchy and a bit nervy. And then if 3 go, all of a sudden they go, hang on a minute, who are we bringing in? And I think they're right on that cusp.
Yeah, you're listening to the World Cup Game Day Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara, and Jason Cundy. Now we have a very special guest who's coming on for us. A former teammate of Jason Cundy, the better version, that's for sure. He's in Miami. His son's playing for Norway in the World Cup. He joins us now. Erik Thorsved. All right, Erik.
Erik, how you doing, bud?
Good to see you. Why are you wearing a South African rugby shirt, Jason? Why is that?
Erik, come on, matey. You know what's going on here. You're a goalkeeper. David Seaman, 1996 this is.
Yeah, vintage. Good stuff.
Erik, I really appreciate you coming on. First, before we talk to you about, obviously, Norway, let's talk about your son, because he's out, he's playing in the World Cup, he's played twice. I mean, as a father, how incredible must that feel?
Well, there's quite a few. We have 3 from the team in '94. Holland, of course, Erling, and then Alexander Sørloth also on the wing. And Patrick Berg, who plays central midfield, he's also the son of a legendary Norwegian player and the grandson of an even more legendary Norwegian player. So we're a small population. We got to make the most of it, There's a bit of inbreeding going on. We're just, throwing people out there. Have you got a son who plays? Yes. Okay, bring him on.
Erik, listen, a lot of England fans have been phoning up tonight talking about Haaland, understandably so, because he's such a danger. But this Norway side, I've got to tell you, they're better than most people think. And I think England fans need to have a little bit of a check about how I think this is going to be a tough game. I think England will win. But I expect this to be a long slug. I don't expect this to be easy.
Now, obviously, England are favourites, but the feeling in the Norwegian camp and nation is that if we can beat Brazil, then we can beat England. But I think England probably will win 6 times out of 10, then a couple of draws, and then maybe a Norwegian win or 2. But I think the burden of expectation has, in prior tournaments, sometimes been too heavy for England. Then Gareth Southgate maybe he's done a little bit about that and sort of lifted the results a bit, at least. But I still remember this England-Iceland game from, it was like England went 1-0 up after 2-3 minutes or something and ended up losing. And the team was just paralyzed towards the end. Mm-hmm. And, I don't know if that's still a factor if they've gotten rid of it. But it's a strange thing, and I think it suits Norway that the pressure is mostly on England. We are happy, whatever happens. It's been a tremendous summer, and the stuff that's been going on in Norway and over here with the fans and everything. Mm-hmm. I mean, I honestly didn't think we had it in us. We were quite a reserved, nation of people. We don't talk to each other in lifts and on buses, and So now it just all these emotions are just pouring out, and I think it's actually changed us a little bit as a nation. What's going on this summer?
Yeah, no, it's been amazing to see. To be fair, it's been great to watch them to do what they've done. Look, just on the game, how do you see the game going? Like the first 20 minutes, because how do you approach playing England after? Sure, you've watched the games. Do you go at England like Congo did?
I think. The team, the matches, at least the Norway matches up to now, have surprised me a little bit. I thought we played the Ivory Coast. I thought it was going to be a bit gung-ho. No, it's very cagey. Then we played Brazil, and we had so much of the ball. It was like the game plan from Ancelotti was terrible, to be honest. And we had dominated possession. But the thing is, I'm at the stadium now. And I've spoken to people who've just been to see England train. The training was postponed because it was too hot. And it's been, I think it's just going to absolutely influence the match. It's going to be low tempo. It's going to be tactical. And, a situation or two is going to decide it. But I think that I have to say, I always supported England every single tournament because Norway was never there. So, I always rooted for England. And I have to say what they did I went to the opening match of the whole World Cup at the Azteca in Mexico City. And I know it's a special place. And what it's done probably for team morale, togetherness, the bonding thing, that win, being in you both know this, being in a dressing room after a win like that is the best place in the world to be. I mean, it's just incredible to feel this thing between guys who put so much effort into it. I mean, it's incredible. I think that will sort of help England further on in the tournament, that they've been through something like that together and came out on the winning side.
Eric, a lot of conversation is going to be, understandably so, about Haaland and Kane, also Odegaard and Bellingham. Who has got the best front two there, in your opinion? If those two, if Haaland and Odegaard click, England could be in trouble. If Bellingham and Kane click, Norway could be in trouble. How do you see that playing out?
I mean, most of our threats come from the wingers often, and especially from the left. Like we brought this guy on, Sheldrup, who plays for Benfica. At half-time, it was a bold decision by our coach. He replaced both wingers against Brazil, and it made a difference. We took more control of the match. And on the right, we play with Alexander Sørloth. I don't know if anyone remembers him playing for Crystal Palace, but he did.
I do remember him, yes.
And it was with Roy Hodgson, so he ended up playing more or less left back, in this very low, compact block. But, he's a bit of a, he's not a dribbler or anything, but he's physical. So sometimes when you're in trouble at the back, you can just knock it long for him, like we used to do in the old days. I don't know if anyone remembers this, but Norway, we had this thing from the left back. We just looked for Jostein Flo, which was like this towering guy on the right wing, and he headed it then into the box. And that's a bit of the plan here as well. But there's also talk about him being replaced by Oscar Bob, the ex-Man City now Fulham player. So those are the big calls to make. I think that's the only question marks about this Norwegian side. And the wingers, I have to say, it's like very un-Norwegian. We never had those dribblers, those who can just create unbalance and just wizard past people. And now we have that. And that's a tremendous asset, both with the Nusa on the left and Sheldrup, and then on the right also with Oscar Bob as an option.
Eric, I've got to ask you. You obviously played with Cundy at Spurs. What was he like as a teammate?
He was extremely smart. He was so intelligent. I mean, he was just head and shoulder above anyone else. He challenged everyone to chess. And
you're killing me.
He didn't know the rules. He didn't know how to move the pieces. But I just thought he looked like an intellectual when he sat there with a chessboard.
That wasn't me. Why are you lying? Why are you killing me?
Jason, how's your back, Jason? Because we had this common back problem. So we've spent many hours on these mats next to each other doing our back exercise.
Eric, he's the worst person to sit in a studio with. His knees are all over the gaff. He can't stand up for more than 5 seconds. He has to sit down. He's a walking train disaster.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's got a nice piece of hair. I have to give him that.
But I've had a hair transplant, Eric.
I know.
And we have a mutual friend. We have a mutual friend, don't we?
And I've been offered the same. And I'm not really sure. It's been too long. It's
I'd let it go,
this
Eric.
parking. You can't do anything with this parking lot. It's impossible.
But listen, Eric, lovely to see you, bud. I was just saying to Jamie before we came on, when we went on pre-season tour in Oslo, and you and I went out, I can't remember, maybe Steve Sedgley was with us, walked down the high street in Oslo, and let me tell you now, Eric, it's like going out with the Beatles. Eric Torsved, I promise you, we'd walk past bars, people would, Eric Torsved, Eric, come in. And Eric get dragged in, and we'd get dragged in. Eric probably didn't drink at the time, but we'd get dragged into these bars. Eric Torsved
you were drinking.
is I had a couple of beers. I've got to tell everyone, promise you, Eric Torsfeld, he is like Elvis.
Well,
You are
maybe
a
it used to
national
be
hero.
like that, Jason. But now we got some new heroes now. So now I'm yesterday's news, and I'm happy with that. That's all right. I'm just so happy that after so many years we have a new team, and and they made us so proud. So even if we go down against you lot, we will still be extremely proud and happy with whatever's happened this World Cup.
Eric, you're a legend, mate. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate your time, mate.
Love you, Eric.
All the best.
Take care,
Take
bud.
care.
Bye. Take care.
Eric Torsved there, former Spurs, Norway goalkeeper. Bit of a ledge, right?
He is. Back then, this was like, what would this been? This would have been like mid-90s, pre-season in Oslo. Eric Torsved going out, and he was, people coming off the streets running on an autograph, no photos back then, dragging him into bars. Eric Torsved, because he's a unit, by the way. He's about
Big
6
boy,
foot 5. Right, he had a body like a Greek god.
Did he?
Oh, mate,
He
his
still
body.
looks fit now.
Mate, he does look still fit.
Yeah.
But he had a body like a Greek god, and people were dragging him. Eric Torsved, Eric, come.
Where else did you go? Pre-season tour.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Anywhere else? Did you ever?
I don't know the question. What do you mean? What's the question?
Well, did you go anywhere else on the pre-season tour? Was there anything?
Couple of clubs?
Yeah.
Couple of bars?
Yeah.
No, but I just stuck with Eric, mate. He was like my bodyguard. He was a bodyguard that got me free drinks.
What a ledge. Right, we're going to move on. We've got a bit of rest to talk sport. We've got World Cup quiz coming up.
I mean, as recently as 2024, Bruno Touzazol, he told everybody who cared to listen what he wanted to achieve at Newcastle.
Never said that I would like to leave. Since I signed for the club, I always said I want to put my name in the club history, and nothing changed. Nothing changed from me. It is keeping going. I still want to win some trophy for me. When I signed for the club, I said I want to play Champions League, and everyone said that I was crazy. And we got it. Now I wanna be in Champions League again. I wanna win something for the club. I think the fans deserve. We are worked so hard to get it. So this is still my dream.
And then a year later, Simon, they win the Carabao Cup. And Bruno says, "This is my second home. We're making history. Someday when I leave this club, I want the fans to sing my name the way they do Alan Shearer." I'm not sure that's going to happen.
Well, look, first and foremost, ask yourself the question, why are these players suddenly all deserting the sinking ship? It's not a sinking ship, but it doesn't appear to be a particularly ambitious one. It doesn't appear to have an ownership model that everyone thought was going to change the whole direction of football. Oh my God, we've just sold to a nation state, one of the richest nation states, and look what they're going to do to football. Well, they haven't done anything. They're going to buy everybody. They're going to buy Ronaldo. They're going to buy Messi. They're going to have this player here, that player, this player, and they haven't. Yeah. They bought a bunch of players that to some extent, they've gone and made better. And these players are now doing what every player does, which is go, Liverpool.
Yes.
Oh, Arsenal.
Yeah.
Oh, Real Madrid. And that's what Newcastle have found themselves in a position of doing. So ask yourself the question, despite the vilification of a player that 2 years ago said he wanted to stay, nothing lasts forever. He's done his 2 years. He is entitled to leave. How he leaves is the key.
You are listening to the World Cup Sports Bar on talkSPORT, brought to you by Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Here for it. Book now at enterprise.co.uk. We are going to be doing a World Cup quiz. Jack's coming in about 10-15 minutes. You can help us out. Me and Cundy have been running out of gas, I think, a little bit on some of the questions. So if you 03717 22 33 44. But now it's time for this. Yeah, rest of talkSPORT. We're going to run you through highlight moments from across the network. Let's kick things off. Sean Dyche was joined by Shaban Ahern on breakfast yesterday morning. Former Burnley Nottingham Forest boss revealed to Shaban the proper way to dance at a wedding.
Can you borrow the toast?
Excuse me.
I think that's.
I've got both the line. I've got the oscillating sprinkler. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Got that one going on. Yeah.
Right,
Cowboy.
Screwing the light bulbs.
Yeah. You know it makes Edge of the Cliff dance. I like that one. Oh yeah. I got all sorts of lawnmower.
There you go.
Paint the fence. Light bulb dance. Oh yeah. I've got all that. That's bunts, isn't it? That's wedding bunts. You know what I mean? Get up and just do all that.
You think you know somebody, but you just
dressing room. We used to have this all off in the dressing room. Yeah.
Sean Dyche is right, a bit of a boy, isn't he?
I'd like a night out.
I think I'd like to have a little night out with Dyche.
What, in Ibiza?
Yeah, that'd be great fun, wouldn't it?
Sean Dyche on Ibiza.
Do you reckon we'd be up for it? Do you reckon we could reel him in?
Do you know what? Based on what I've just seen there, yes.
Yeah,
100%.
I think he'd definitely be up for a night out.
100%. Yeah, he looks like he's sort of...
Dychinho.
Dychinho, mate. Yeah, 100%.
Feels weird, like, he's probably still an active Premier League manager, right?
He is.
Do you know what I mean? Like, he'll get a Premier League job.
We're lucky to have him on the station.
Yeah, and we've got
he
him,
loves it.
got him doing the old light bulb dance with Shaban.
Yeah, Edge of the Cliff dance, whatever that is.
Edge of the Cliff dance?
I don't, yeah.
Oh, I've never heard of that one.
Big Box Little Win, remember that?
Oh, yeah, that was from Kevin and Perry. Have you got, what's your go-to?
Mate,
Mate, you cut some rug at my wedding.
I throw shapes, Jay.
You throw some shapes,
Do you know what's amazing, though, right? As bad as my knee is, and I struggle to walk sometimes, right, because I get pain, right? When I dance for it, nothing seems to happen, mate. I don't quite know why.
Well, of course you're not. We're not thinking about it. The adrenaline's pumping.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
wedding was good fun.
Great fun, mate.
I was on the dance floor for about 6 hours.
You danced with Big Ange. Big Ange mask on, mate.
I'm not a clown. Yeah, Shaban will be back with talkSPORT World Cup breakfast this morning. Aston Villa striker Gabriel Bonglahor is going to be alongside her from 6 a.m.
Okay, over the yesterday's H&J. Now here's Paul Landry Recton's disgusting news that 99 flake ice cream is being reportedly sold for £6 in some parts of England. What?
I mean, you must have to pay a lot of money for the one outside the British Museum.
Yeah, that's true.
But then how many flakes do you sell, Andy? I suppose the situation for that ice cream man is he's got 99 problems, but the pitch ain't one.
Okay, very good.
No?
Well, I don't really get it.
Slightly shoehorned in, but yeah.
Is that a famous song?
£6 for an ice cream, mate.
£6 for an ice cream is outrageous.
Yes, it is.
I want a tub.
£6.
Do like an ice cream though.
You want a bit of Mr. Whippy? You're a bit of Mr. Whippy.
What's your favourite ice cream? Go to.
I think it's. I don't know actually. I don't really eat ice cream. I don't eat ice cream.
Don't eat ice cream. But I love an ice cream. Mate, we're in a heat wave. Don't tell me you ain't had ice cream.
No, I tell you what I do. I go for the fruit pastel lolly. I'm more of a lolly man.
What?
A lolly. You go lolly.
Fruit pastel lolly?
Yeah, go for a lolly.
Is that what you get?
Yeah.
You 12.
Oh, mate, they're great.
What? That's outrageous.
No, it's not.
Fruit pastel lolly?
That's my go-to. Ice cream.
Get a Calippo.
No. Oh, Calippo, Jay. Mate, see, I like the
Calippo's not an ice cream, though.
No, it's
lolly.
not. But that's my ice thingy I go for.
Really?
Yeah. Go for a... Yeah.
Magnum double caramel.
Say again?
Magnum double caramel.
No, I'm not a big ice cream.
Or a Snickers ice cream.
They're good.
Oh, Snickers ice cream.
No, but after that, don't you feel a bit bilious?
What's that mean?
I feel a bit...
Mate, I'll go for a tub of Haagen-Dazs, mate. No problem.
No, I don't. No, you can have that on your own, mate.
Nah, what?
Give me a lolly.
Sea salted caramel, Haagen-Dazs, top draw.
I don't mind a bit of that, but give me a lolly any day of the week.
Nah. A dolly or a lolly?
Lolly. Don't go dollies, mate. Don't go. H&J are back Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. until 1 in the afternoon throughout the World Cup.
Disappointing. Your ice cream. It's weird. Let's finish the World Cup Game Day Drive. It was live from Miami yesterday. Andy Goldstein, Darren Bent. They were joined by talkSPORT's chief football correspondent Alex Crook, who showed the boys shocking footage of his Baywatch moment.
we spoke to you just by the beach, and we said go and have a little skinny dip, and you did that.
Yeah.
So if you're watching on YouTube, we can play that out for you. What was it like? Was it warm down? Was it cold? Did you enjoy it?
It was probably, if I'm being hyperly critical, a little bit too warm. Look at this.
That's Hasselhoff. Is that Hasselhoff?
Oh, who wants to see that?
That's amazing. Oh, so here comes off the top. If you're only listening to this and you're not watching it, you need.
Look, there's the Baywatch run. Look.
You need to go watch it. So into the water he goes. Fair play to you, Cookie. Straight in and into it. And it's nice and warm, was it?
Yeah. As I say, probably a little bit. Look at that. The Klinsmann dive. Probably a bit too warm. I actually went for a swim in the rooftop swimming pool at our hotel after, and that was better. But
I heard that when.
Mate, it's not a bad run though.
You know what? He's a good sport, Crookie.
Yeah, he is. He's up for it.
Sport.
You know what? He's very sports bar actually, Crookie.
He
He tries to be the old chief football correspondent, but Crookie's got a bit about him, right?
I like the fact that he kind of left himself open to a bit of criticism, but. Yeah, I don't mind.
You got, don't just have a laugh. Yeah?
Have a laugh, mate.
There's nothing wrong with that. Bit of, dad bod. He's got a dad bod. It's all good. Nothing wrong with a dad bod, by the way. You and I know it. Well, I don't mind a bit of a dad.
No, but I mean,
if you was going to recreate any TV moment for yourself,
Grease, something in Grease. I love Grease. The film Grease is amazing. It is the greatest film ever.
It is
musical. It's such a good film.
It is a good film. I could watch. It never gets old, Grease, does it?
Pulp Fiction, though. That's another one.
I've still not watched Pulp Fiction.
Right.
No, I've not watched it, mate.
Right, listen to me. Look at me. Before I come back to the new season.
Because I love a film.
Right, the Pulp Fiction is an absolute classic.
Yeah, no, I know it is. I know, but I've seen so many films. I just don't know. I don't know.
Pulp Fiction. That's it. Full stop. Pulp Fiction, full stop.
I need to watch it. Is it a guaranteed hit for me?
Oh, mate, it'll blow your mind. It's one you don't quite know what you're watching at the beginning.
What's your favourite film?
Grease.
Is that your favourite?
Pulp Fiction.
Grease? Really?
Yeah. Shawshank.
Yeah, Shawshank. Everyone's go-to is Shawshank.
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir? Really?
Yeah, you not seen that, no?
Of course I've seen Reservoir Dogs.
You've seen Pulp Fiction?
No, I know. But I've been honest about that. It is there on my watch list.
Right, Pulp Fiction. Before we come back for next season, you have to watch Pulp Fiction, mate, okay?
No, I'll give it a go, mate. I'll give it a go. I just, no.
It's it. It's the film.
Is it a good film? Yeah. Proper good film.
Anyone seen it in the gallery? Film?
Have you watched Baywatch? Bit of Baywatch?
I don't watch Baywatch, mate.
No? It's in the film, Baywatch?
No, I haven't seen it.
In a new one?
No.
Yeah, you should check it out.
I'm not interested.
It's a
Why
new
should
TV
I?
show
Is that-
coming out. Yeah. I think you should
I know.
have a look.
Maybe I will. Send me some stills.
Some good stuff in it.
Yeah.
Who's got the best beach body at talkSPORT?
Beach body? Oh, that's a good question. Probably Jay Pennant.
Jammer still looks the same as he did when
He does,
played for
doesn't
Liverpool.
he? He looks like he could.
Doesn't change one
he hasn't.
bit.
He hasn't at all. Scotty Minto still looks trim, by the way.
Scotty Minto does. Mickey Gray?
Mickey Gray looks trim.
Yeah, Mickey Gray's got a bit about him, hasn't he? Simon Jordan?
I don't know what he looked like, mate.
What do you mean?
No, I don't know whether he has, actually.
He plays paddle.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether he's got the body for it, mate.
No?
No, he's not a sportsman, is he?
He's still got a bit down Marbella, mate.
Maybe.
Talked about. I was in Marbs the other week. Everyone was like, "Oh, where's
Where
Simon?"
they talked about
Yeah,
Simon?
where's Simon Jordan?
Where
We
is
miss
he?
him. We miss him down Port
Port
Banús. With his long blonde locks and his Ferrari.
Nonsense.
Yeah. He used to rock down there, didn't he? Down the little Port Banús strip.
Yeah.
Living the dream.
He still does, mate.
World Cup Game Day live. Andy Goldstein, Darren Bent is back tomorrow from 5 until 8 p.m. with a build-up for England's huge quarter-final against Norway tomorrow night. I'm actually on 1 till 5.
You are.
Tomorrow, doing a build-up show as well.
And we're doing a Sports Bar special. Watching the game.
Special from 10.
And I'm doing a phone-in from 12:30, hopefully celebrating England's win, Perry Groves.
Well, it's going to be a biggie.
Oh,
of course, you can find all our shows on the talkSPORT app, where you can swipe between talkSPORT, talkSPORT 2, all over sister stations. You never miss a moment. Right, we have got a World Cup quiz coming up. Jack's coming in.
I am Scott Minto.
I think you're underestimating Bruno Guimaraes. I mean, you can look at the figures and say, yeah, not brilliantly impressive, but every Newcastle fan will tell you he's the heartbeat of their team.
Yeah, that's Newcastle, though, Jeff. Jeff, we're not Newcastle United.
Oh,
Right,
Joe,
I'm not saying,
Joe,
we're
don't
not-
be
we're
arrogant. Do not be
no,
arrogant, pal.
What do you mean not be arrogant? We're Premier League champions.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I don't want him at the club.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
Premier
saying
League
that I
champions
don't want
now.
him to be-
You're Premier League champions
yeah,
now. Let's
exactly.
come on
Well,
in
of course
12 months' time and find out if you're going to say the same
Jeff.
thing if you're not Premier League champions
Jeff.
then.
Jeff, of course we're Premier League champions. We just won it a few months ago. Come on, you know?
Yeah.
So you got to give us a bit of time. What I'm saying is, good player, but I don't want him to be the marquee signing. If he is the marquee signing, I'm going to be upset.
Well, I tell you
wanna
what,
see a striker.
Joe, shouldn't you be worried? You're talking about marquee signings. Aren't you concerned about financial fair play? Or the equivalent
No,
of as it is
no,
now? And you
That's not my
busting the
business.
rules.
Get rid of everyone you need to get rid of to make it happen. Because if you're spending 60 mil on a player, then that means people need to go as well, right? Get rid of. We've just spoken about Norgard. If you don't like him, get rid of
Trossard,
him.
Gabriel Jesus.
We're hearing Trossard. Get rid of all of them. You know, to be fair, I do like.
You are listening to the World Cup Game Day Sports Bar and Talk Sport. Me, Jamie O'Hara, and Jason Cundy. Up next is going to be Ben Fletcher is taking over from 1 a.m. But we are going to do a World Cup quiz. You can come and help us out. 03717 223344. Jack is just entering the studio to see if we can up our game, because we've been all right. We've done
last night or yesterday morning wasn't great from us, mate.
No.
It wasn't our best performance, but
I think we still dug out a result.
Oh, yeah, we come up with something.
All right, Jack.
Right, Jackie.
Hi, boys. How we doing?
All right, mate.
Right.
I'm running out of questions here.
Are you struggling?
Struggling,
I'm
mate.
struggling. World Cup's been
90 questions.
I know, but
Since the World Cup started, we've answered 90 questions.
yeah, but the World Cup's been going since 1930.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes.
Not one of the questions.
Come on, then, what you got for us, Jack?
Okay, Messi has played in 6 World Cups, but has only scored in 5 different tournaments. Which was the one World Cup he blanked in?
Mate, that's outrageous.
It ain't this one. That ain't the last one. So you can forget those two.
What was the first one?
Well, 6 World Cups. Let's go back.
He's played in 6.
Same as Ronaldo. But Ronaldo scored in all 6. Messi scored in 5.
Okay.
It's insane.
Okay. Let me work this one out.
Go on then. Good luck. 6 World Cups. Right. Okay. Yeah. Go on. Where's your head at?
My head's trying to work out. I'm trying to count backwards.
Yeah, I know you are, but I don't know if that's going to work.
Well, it's going to have to.
So we've had this one, the last one they won, which was Qatar. Then you had.
So I've got 2008, 12.
No, it's 2014.
Your mom's off. What are you doing?
Okay, mate. 2014.
Yeah, and then it'll be.
Can't count backwards, mate.
Do you want me to name the World Cup?
Go on, do the World Cup.
Yeah, go on.
So he's played at 2026, 2022,
yeah,
2018, 2014, 2010, 2006.
Right,
he's been playing at the World Cup for 20 years.
We know like any of them where Argentina have been crap.
Okay, so he's definitely scored. So it's out of 4. So it's 6.
Yeah, of course. The last 2 he scored.
10.
They're gone. Go 2014, mate. Just go rogue.
Yeah, 14.
That's the wrong answer. He helped them get to the final.
What, in 2014?
Yeah, they lost to
2018.
No, he scored.
10.
That's the correct answer.
The first one.
South Africa.
He scored in his first World Cup in 2006. South Africa, he didn't score in.
Didn't score a goal.
And Ben White, that was like Pep Guardiola's Barca period as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's a tough question.
Yeah, tough one. Yeah, if you don't know, you don't.
Yeah, I mean, help us out.
You can come back, please.
Who scored the first goal of the 2010 World Cup?
Really?
It's a very really famous commentary.
So the 2010 World Cup. It's in South Africa. Who won it the year before? Who won it in 06?
I'll give you a clue. No team that got close to winning the tournament played in the first game of the 2010 World Cup.
Yeah, but it's the team that played. The team that holds the tournament is
South Africa.
So South Africa, right? They normally play the first game.
South Africa would have played it, right?
Yeah, and don't they normally? Normally the former world champions play as well. One of the first games. No, that's not true because Argentina. No. So South Africa.
Does he play for South Africa?
Yeah, he does. Or he did.
It's not Benny McCarthy, is it? He played.
Mate, I've got no idea who
that's all
played
I've
for
got.
South
That's
Africa
all
in
I've got on my
2010.
sleeve.
I mean, like, that's outrageous.
That's all I got on my sleeve.
Benny McCarthy.
all I got.
Oh, go for it.
Benny McCarthy.
It's not. It's Shabalala.
Shabalala?
Yeah, it was a really famous commentary when he scored the screamer.
Nah. Mate, Jack, that's mastermind stuff right there.
Yeah. Jack,
come on.
I know you.
That was the night.
I know you're running out of questions, mate.
That was
You
the
could give us you could give us some A, B, or C's. You know what I mean?
That was the 95th question of the sports.
Yeah, I know, but you're getting to the bottom of the barrel.
Come on, Jack. You're going rogue here, mate.
Yeah, come on.
To be fair, the next one.
Don't rate us here. Come on.
Who scored the first goal of this World Cup?
No.
Hold on.
We can work this one out.
Right, we've got to be able to work this one.
It was Mexico.
Qatar. No.
Who did Mexico play? Was it Qatar?
No, they didn't play Qatar.
No, Mexico. Mexico played it 100%. Was it against? Who did they play?
I'll give you a clue. It was a rematch of the opening game of 2010. South Africa.
Mexico, South
So they played South Africa.
Yeah.
Mexico won, didn't they? Didn't they win 2-0 or something?
Yeah.
They won 2-0.
So
Raul Jimenez?
Do Jimenez, do it. That's what we got.
Raul Jimenez.
It's not Jimenez.
All right, hold on. Who else played? I ain't got a Scooby, mate. Go on. Who is it?
Julian Quinoz. Mate, he's a good player.
I have to get rid of you here, Jack.
Mate,
you're making names up.
Yeah, I mean, like, come on, mate.
Do you mean I'm making
like, come on, mate. You ain't sat here.
Mate, before the Mexico
Jeff
game,
Stelly.
people were saying he was a threat.
I know, mate, but this is the sports bar, right? And you're giving us ridiculous questions. Up the gels.
I'm looking at the next one and I'm like,
Yeah, I know, but you're just going down the list of like 100 questions of the World Cup, right? And you've got to the 95th one.
Come on.
Well, this is 97. At the 2010 World Cup, France finished bottom of their group and scored just the one goal at the tournament. Who was the goal?
Oh, come on, mate. Come on. Come on, mate. Like this.
I'll give clues.
Give us a clue.
Give us ABCs. That's what I want. You have to go ABC.
If it's not Thierry Henry, give us a clue.
I'll give you ABC.
Yeah.
Thierry Henry.
It ain't him. Defender. Is it going to be like Marcel Desailly?
Franck Ribéry. Florent Malouda.
Mate, well, it's a toss-up between Malouda and Ribéry. Right? It's a 50-50.
Isn't it?
Flip a coin.
Go on. No, go on. I'll say one, you say one, right?
Okay,
One,
Ribéry.
Yeah, I was going to say Ribéry. Ribéry.
It was Malouda.
Oh, we're having a stinker. This is pointless. Come on.
I feel like this is a bit easier, this
one.
France won the World Cup in 1998 by beating Brazil 3-0. Emmanuel Petit scored one of the goals, but which French player scored two?
Wasn't it? Oh, mate.
So
there were headers as well.
Wasn't it Zidane?
What's Zidane?
Zidane. He scored a header.
Zidane.
That's the correct answer.
That's more like it, mate.
Well done. Well done.
Who won the Golden Boot at the 2002 World Cup? Think of like who the big strikers was and whatnot. What haircuts they had.
2002. Where was 2002?
South Korea and Japan.
South Korea and Japan. Who won it?
Brazil.
R9 then.
R9's not a bad shout, you know.
Obviously.
Yeah, R9.
That's the correct answer.
Oh.
No, I feel like I made it easy.
What do you mean?
I said, think of the strikers, think of the haircuts.
as an
Oh, I see
iconic
the haircut.
haircut. Remember that? The old triangle on his head.
Yeah, what's going on there?
He had the blue Vapors, the blue R9 Vapor. Oh, mate, the Nike Mercurials. They were top draw, that.
Did you see that video that did the rounds during COVID, during lockdown, where a father gave his boy the R9 haircut? He asked for the Cristiano Ronaldo haircut, and then he gave him the R9 one and said, "That's the real Ronaldo."
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The boy
I
was
used
not
to
happy.
love R9. He
Yeah.
was so good to watch. People forget what he was
They do
what he
forget.
done for football.
Every now and then on social media, someone will pop on my feed about him, and then you look at his feet. It's like,
Yeah.
you don't. This looks like AI, and it's not.
Yeah, I know. It was actually ridiculous. But as well, though, like what he did in terms of like his football boots and stuff. You know, like we talk about Messi and Ronaldo and all that now. Mate, he had his own football boot that everyone wore. Like everyone wore his boot. Like even top players had R9s on.
Going into that World Cup, he'd barely played for 2 years. He returned March, April before that World Cup.
What a legend.
And he goes and does that.
What a ledge. Come on in, keep it
This
going.
is the 100th question.
Yeah.
Who won the Golden Boot at Italia 90?
Right. Thought I had it, but I haven't got it.
Italian 90.
Okay. So
Gary Lineker, can you remember a shout? He's very specific to this tournament.
yeah,
Baggio?
hold on. So
Kind of down the right track. But it's not Baggio.
no, it can't be.
I don't think he played at another World Cup, or if he did.
No, it's not. That was 86. But 90.
Who won it? Germany won it. Who won it?
So Germany beat us to get to the final.
Yeah.
And they beat Argentina.
Okay.
This player did not win the World Cup.
Okay.
He was Italian.
He was Italian.
Surname begins with S.
Not Scalacci. Is it Scalacci?
Yeah.
Is it?
Salvatore Scalacci. 6
That's
goals.
good knowledge from you, that, mate. It's like miles off that.
No
No chance.
I could never tell you his first name.
Come on in, Jack. We've got a few more on you.
This one's a tough one.
Tougher than the others.
In the 2014 World Cup, Germany beat Brazil 7-1 in the semi-final. There was 5 goal scorers. Can you give me 3 of them?
Schürrle.
That's 1.
Was Thomas Muller playing?
Muller.
That's another.
And then, I mean now.
Tony Cruz?
Go on.
Tony Cruz?
That's another. Do you want to roll it? Can you do the other 2?
Hold on. Let's think of it.
I'll give you a clue. 2 players.
Ozil?
No, 2 players broke this player's record in this tournament in the 2026.
Okay.
And
so
he
Closer.
Yeah.
Right.
He broke the record in this game.
And then.
And then this one's a little bit more difficult. He's a German central midfielder. He never played in the Prem. Played for Real Madrid. Played in Italy.
Never played in the Prem. Midfielder.
Surname
what's his
begins
start
with K.
K.
He moved to Real Madrid with Ozil.
Oh. He had long dark hair.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Go on, help me out, Kel. Khedira. Hell of a player, by the way.
Oh, Khedira. Sami Khedira.
Yeah.
Hell of a player in, by the way.
He played for, he was.
Played for Juve as well.
Mate, he was a hell of a player.
I haven't thought about him.
Mate, I know.
He's just returned. It got announced by Real Madrid. He's just returned to Real Madrid as part of Mourinho's coaching staff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What, mate, he was a hell of a player.
He was good, mate. Didn't he go to Man City? I feel like he did, no?
No, he was always linked with Arsenal, Man United, Man City. But it never happened.
He was good. Go on and give us one more, Jack. One more.
England went out on penalties to Argentina in the 1998 World Cup. Who were the 2 players that missed a penalty for England?
98.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Southgate?
that was going to know this. So this is Owen. This is going to be Owen. I'm not sending anything yet.
You're just talking about the team.
Talking about the team.
Yeah, Beckham was sent off.
So Beckham was
I'm
sent off.
self-down,
So it weren't him. So
Southgate was 96.
Scholes was played in that game.
It was Scholes.
Scholes played in that game.
Did Scholes miss a pen?
Don't know. I'm trying to piece the team together.
98.
Sol Campbell played in that game. I think Rio Ferdinand. Did Rio play in that game?
David Batty.
David Batty missed one.
I think David Batty missed
David Batty did miss one. Is it that game?
I think it was David Batty, you know.
He's David Batty.
You looking him in?
Yeah.
That's one of them.
By the way,
that's
that's unbelievable, that, by the way.
That's a great.
Do you know, that's the one where Kevin Keegan, in the comms, does he score? He says yes, and he misses straight away. David Batty. What's happened to David Batty? We never hear from him.
No, don't.
He was a beast.
David Batty, Mick.
Where's he play?
Midfield, central midfield.
Is it Nicky Butt? No.
Skulls?
No. Premier League winner in the 90s with a team up north. Got moved to Italy.
Obviously, Man United.
I think at this point he'd come back to the Premier League. Was playing for a team in Liverpool.
In Liverpool?
Yeah.
For Liverpool?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Played for Red Team in Manchester. Won Premier Leagues with them.
Ince.
Yep.
Paul Ince and David Batty. Jack, well done, mate.
Cheers,
Well done,
Jackie.
boys.
boy.
You've dug out. There was 100 and what? 2 questions we've answered now. We're gonna have to
Can
fill
you
this
make
out.
them a bit harder?
Up next, Ben Fletcher's taking over. Extra time.
Because Infantino, though, Simon, has said, yes, I got a call from Trump on Balogun.
Yeah.
They have allowed themselves to be boxed into a ridiculous corner, haven't they?
Well, it's one thing playing